name's not ready. My name's Kravasi. I can't believe it.
Hello.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm a legendary ant. You'll never find me. And what I'm doing here is I'm here to find some food. And I don't know why you welcomed me inside, but I'm looking at the rodent that's sitting across from you, or across from me.
I was.
Well, you let me on, so I mean. But yeah, I play strategy games. You can catch me on Nikki's stream. We usually have Warhammer. What happened? Wow.
Sub damned reason.
Oh no! Here, it's okay.
Hello?
It's okay. We'll just
Hello?
we'll restart.
Hello, welcome to Hot Takes. I don't know what's going on. Hello.
It's okay. We can repeat that.
We're not repeating this.
Oh, okay.
I can't believe this. I can't believe what's going on here right now.
What do you mean? The scuff? That always happens.
No.
You need a
Not the
designated
scuff.
scuff
Well,
counter.
welcome everybody. Welcome. I am joined by Curve, I'm joined by Midas, and I'm joined by Nikki. Hello everyone. How are you guys? How are you, Curve? How did you get here? What are you doing? All that shit?
I broke in.
Uh-huh.
There was like this big ant-sized hole, and I just walked through it. So don't check the back room right now, but there's like a big
What happened
8-foot
to the
tall
back?
hole. Nothing. I just made myself at home. But I'm
Wait,
here
you
for
live here?
food.
Okay, you're paying rent.
No, I don't live here. I'm just visiting.
You said you lived here. You have to pay rent.
No, I don't
paying
know
rent.
about that. Anyways, I'm here for
You're fucking
food.
paying rent.
I'm
You're
here
not
to
gonna get
just
fed unless you
take
pay
food
rent.
and leave.
You don't get to leave either. You're stuck now. You work here now. Congratulations, you've
Then
been
what are you gonna
hired.
just stop me?
Yes, I have glue. You don't understand. I will glue you to the table.
I'll just eat the glue off.
Shit, I'll be feeding him. Damn it! Ow!
Anyways,
Okay.
I'm a strategy streamer. I like playing Warhammer a lot, and also other RTS games. You can catch me on Nikki's streams on whenever we do play Warhammer. I do that a lot. Yeah. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, welcome. And we also have another newcomer. Welcome, Midas. How did you get here? What are you doing? All that shit.
I just came through.
Also,
the
you
front
sound a
door.
little quiet, dude. You might need to turn yourself up.
I came through the front door.
Are you still quiet on my
I'm-
end?
Hold on. Let me. Here, I
Sounds
raised
normal
my
to me.
mic. Is that better?
Let me see. Do I have him like? No, he's at full blast.
Full blast. Hold on. Let me
Blaster.
rotate my microphone. Maybe that fixed it. Oh no. But yeah.
Can you try eating that shit?
What, the microphone?
Yeah.
Like actually just
Like,
okay.
yeah, like just straight up, just.
Just devour it whole.
Did that work?
I mean, kind of.
I was told I was given a
can
command.
hear you
and I
better now.
followed it. Oh, okay, that's great.
Straight up, eat the mic.
Yes, but I don't actually have this VTuber model often. I was just invited to Hot Takes, so I figured, hey, might as well whip this bad boy out. This is Todd. But I just stream the wide variety of games, mainly Project Zomboid. But that's neither here nor there. That's an addiction.
Omni, welcome.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
You're good, mate. You're good. I'll ping. I'll tell you what. Do you want to use your VTuber model?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll send. I'll copy and paste the code.
Hey, Sai, I have a question.
But there's the code, by the way, Omni. It's in the bottom of the chat.
Gotcha.
What is it? What is the curve?
Do I get to take the beaver with me after the show or before?
Why?
Preferably never. Why are you naked?
Why are you taking the
I'm
beaver?
not naked. Whoa, I'm hungry.
Why?
You don't get to eat. You don't get to eat the beaver.
Whoa.
Where did your clothes go?
Don't
Why?
ask.
Yeah, sorry.
I-
What?
So many questions.
The questions
yeah,
don't need to be answered.
I don't know if I want them.
There's
to
no
be
need for these
answered.
answers. Also, coffee.
That voice line is
What?
not. I know that voice line. I know that voice line, and it scares me. I remember watching that scene from regular show. That was not a child-friendly scene.
That first season was very, very.
Eat the beaver. No, we're not gonna allow him to eat the beaver. That's
No.
not allowed.
No,
Look, chat asked for it.
Ooh for us. Ooh.
no.
You got oohed. Oh god, the moment Omni shows up, it's immediately ooh time. Kill me? No, you get to stay alive, Nikki. You know why? Because you must suffer now. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Where is your clothes?
Yeah,
What?
that's what I was saying. I don't
Welcome,
know where
Omni.
they
Omni,
went.
are you
What is going on?
Apparently, everyone just really doesn't want me to talk today.
Aren't you
Also,
like
they
handling
wanna-
the food and stuff?
I am supposed to be handling the food and the topics and talking about what we're doing. Also, welcome back, Omni. But minus, you still need to introduce yourself.
Oh, yeah, hi. I came through the front door. I don't usually use a VTuber model, but I brought out the fine china for today. I stream a lot of games, just mainly Project Zomboid.
Ow.
And, yeah,
Hmm,
Well, welcome.
welcome in.
thank you. I'm
Um,
glad to be here, even if someone wants to fucking eat me.
Oh, before we do go on, can I ask, like, if that's fine, China, are you like everyone else, where like you just put the beaver in like a cabinet and you just leave it there
Well,
until it's time to bring it out?
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like if he was here, he'd eat my tables, and I really don't like that. I will also hydrate. Thank you, Kimichi.
Mahogany wood.
Mahogany.
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 Such a
Well, I
fine
almost
word,
said I love
mahogany.
wood, but that I don't think that would quite
Kimichi,
go
stop
over.
spamming. Shit. Kimichi, stop it. I will actually time you out if you keep spamming shit like this. Holy crap. You've literally put everything possible on my model,
The stream is at full
I
capacity.
need one. I need one. Tulane. I need a hug. I need a hug. Everyone
that
needs
scene
hugs
in-
right now.
It's that scene in Rogue One where he's like,
Uh.
full powered engines.
Tuck the log, damn it. Oh my
Wow.
gosh. Well, hello, Nikki. Welcome back. I know you have a sore throat and you're just kind of being here, so Curve will be, your voice today. And hello, Omni. Welcome. How are you? Welcome aboard. How are you been? How's it going? What's you doing? How'd you get here?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing a little. My voice is a little sore. I've been.
Really?
I just came from yeah, just a little bit.
What's with you two?
I've been yelling and screaming at a hockey game. I immediately just came back.
Ooh.
It's been a day. I've been working all day.
Wait, this man likes hockey.
Hockey's fun in person. On TV, it's boring as shit. But
Yeah,
fair.
agreed.
in person, it's
You don't get to see someone slam into each other at Mach 10.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I
Mach
guess
fuck
football
you.
is-
No, it's not even Mach 10. It's Mach fuck you.
It's mock
Yeah.
Jesus, and Jesus hates you.
Oh my goodness.
There's no god
Ouch.
on the ice.
You
Jack
beat
Frost is coming
5
to
minutes of playtime.
X told me to
Literally.
use everything single redeem, so I had to. Fuck you, X. Either way. Welcome,
Redeemed to put your
everybody.
clothes back
And
on.
are you guys ready for the topics of the night?
I gotta
Yes.
pull that
Yes.
stuff up.
I shall
Okay.
pull
Well,
mine
I'm
up
going
as
through
well.
the first one, actually. I'll go read them one by one. We'll stop for a bit, go to Q&A, maybe to go to you guys' topics if you have any. Then we'll go back to mine.
All right.
You guys are ready?
Yes. I don't know where the Morse code's coming from, but
Yeah,
yes.
is that?
It's Nikki. She's doing Morse code because her throat sucks.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Don't
Should
worry,
not
I'll-
have said that. I should not have said that. Why the fuck did I say that? I meant she's
my.
having a
Don't
sore
worry,
throat.
I'll sound like Nikki. I'll sound like Nikki. My name's Nikki. My name's Nikki right now.
You want to
So
know,
nothing,
Nikki?
Nikki. Let's continue. First topic of the night. Let's go. Woo!
My name's not Nikki.
Oh gosh. The first topic of the night. I'm not letting this go. Okay, sorry about that. So I feel like I'm getting
God, I
cursed at
didn't-
in Morse code.
I need a Morse code translator here.
Nikki,
Yeah, honestly.
Nikki, I'm the translator. Nikki said that she forgives you, Sai, and that you can do whatever you want.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You know, you should have a voice changer for when you're speaking for Nikki.
You should.
Who needs a voice changer? I got it right here. Hi.
I can't even. You went so high pitched, it literally
it was
stopped picking it up.
Hi guys. My name's Neon Nikki.
Oh God.
Oh wow, God, you're great.
Okay,
at
so I think it's actually the first topic of the night. Actually, something that's Omni, are you awake?
Yes, I'm awake.
You look like you were napping.
Oh, because I'm typing in the process.
Oh, you're typing. Okay, that makes more
Don't
sense.
Yes.
Because it looked like
Don't
you
worry,
were.
if Omni falls asleep, I'll just my mandibles can give a nice little prick in the back.
You know, I would appreciate that.
Please
but
don't
I'd rather
stab
you
him in the
not.
ass.
I didn't say that. I said in the back. I was.
You never said the back of his
Whoa,
where?
give
The
me a
back of his
little- just
neck,
give me
the
a
back
little
of his head,
tickle.
the back of his ass.
You just
Whoa.
want to give me a little tickle. It's like,
Go tickle him. The fuck you talking about tickling? The fuck's going on here?
Nikki is Nikki just said that was just saying that she's
Yeah,
happy
she-
to be on the stream right now.
Very much and appreciates it. Wait, what the fuck? Oh yeah, 100%, Chris, 100%. That's what it is. But the first topic actually is something I saw earlier, and now I must have, and I want you guys' thoughts on it. McDonald's has made such a great product, and I can't ever live without this anymore. They're cat
Is it the-
burgers.
They're what?
Cat burgers.
Cat burgers.
Cat burgers.
Oh yeah. I've been seeing a couple images around. I never saw exactly the details, but I have been seeing like
it
the
is a
images.
burger with cat ears for buns. And I
Very
simply
gimmicky,
must
just like the cat
have
tail.
it. I must
They're
have
cutting
it.
cat ears off and putting on burgers. What?
I sent the image in the group chat, and I'm gonna bring it up on screen here in a second.
Yeah, I need a reference.
I don't think
I-
that's for us. I think that's for an overseas.
Oh,
I don't care.
that's-
I want this.
I just want to know like what was the promotion for this? Like what who said we need cat ears on buns?
Are you really complaining? I just want this.
I mean,
I just want this. Do you know
I
how
like-
badly I would eat the shit out of this? I
The
can
same
go,
as if
yeah,
it
at my
didn't have
burger,
the
and
cat
it makes
ears.
sense. Now when I do it at
I-
McDonald's, I don't get looked at as a creep.
I have a hot take.
What's your hot take?
Sorry.
hot take alert.
What is it?
As a guy from a place that's known for making great burgers, I think this is a terrible idea.
Well, I'm kicking him from call. Okay, bye guys.
How? I don't. How does the ears
indeed a hot
affect the
take.
quality
Shush!
of the burger?
It's
That's my
cat
que-
ears. Yeah.
I'm not.
The biting,
Yeah,
the
goes to
biting
burger.
into the biting into the burger. The big cat ears is gonna like ruin the. It's gonna ruin the bite. It's gonna
Okay,
ruin the
I'm gonna be
magnificent bite.
honest with you. If you ruin this for me, I will actively kill you. You will
It's
be on the
gonna
next
ruin-
sandwich.
It's gonna ruin the bite.
At least you'll
You will be
know.
crunchy
Is
but
it?
delicious.
How big is the bite?
Yum.
At least with the cat burger, you know which side is the front and which side's
Bro,
the
literally
back.
throwing everything away to be creepy anime nerd. I don't. It's not about creepy anime nerd. I just really like this. I think it's adorable.
Yeah, Nikki
I want
agrees
it
with
so
me.
bad. I think it's great. I like the cat burger idea.
Okay, so let's just say this comes to America because this is
We're not
clearly
killing
just,
me with hammers.
like, but like, if the sandwich was bad, like it just didn't taste up to par, and
That's
you
impossible.
had this,
It has
it's
cat ears on it.
It's magical. It adds
It's
to
not
the
even magical. This
flavor.
thing is just great.
Hold
I
on,
like-
hold on, Sigh. I'm gonna be real. If I went to a dump on 2 pieces of bread and there was cat ears on one of the bread, are you gonna call that delicious?
Maybe. Can't call me out like that. You can't call me out like that. I got the cool guy glasses. Can't call me out like that.
He's put on clothes.
No. I won't.
So far the sandwiches are closed right now.
I just don't know how the ears affect like the quality.
It
of
makes
the
it
burger
delicious.
itself. How? It's just a bun.
Texture matters.
Well, I guess so, but
Texture
I'm not
matters
biting-
when you're eating something. It's
I'm
just
not
a bun
biting
side. The bun is important.
when I bite into a
Wait,
burger,
okay, let's be honest.
I'm
You know
not.
how important the bun is? If you replace the bun with literally anything else, it just won't be a burger. It won't even be a good burger. Like, I can't
I
replace
mean-
the bun with, like, fucking, like, a wrap or some shit. It doesn't taste good if that's the case.
Oh, what about the double down sandwich? That
I have
one,
never heard of this, and it must be inferior to cat ear burger.
Dang, I don't know.
Wait.
It
I mean,
it
I
led a
know-
lot of people to the
I will
hospital
die on
for
this
health
hill.
being so good.
I will die on this hill. I will
Hold
die
on.
a soldier of the cat ear burger.
You said texture is everything, right?
Yes.
So, as a guy who lives in a place that burgers are very popular and burgers are known for this place,
Yes.
when you're biting into the burger, right?
Yes.
The ear affects the texture and like the feeling of that bite.
It enhances it.
It does not enhance
It would.
How would it affect the texture? Because isn't it just more bun, just slightly?
It's
elevated?
more bun,
It's-
but then
it's
that makes
only
it forces
slightly
you.
more bun.
Yeah, you gotta like open your
Why are
mouth
you guys
wider or
ruining this
squish
for me?
down
This
the
is an
ears.
amazing idea.
We're not
not
okay.
even-
Look, we're
I'm
not
not even
trying to
against
ruin
it.
it.
I'm
The
It's
only
just,
difference between a normal bun and these are ergonomic buns are unhinged jaw. Unhinged jaw will be perfect.
I'm
Get your
just
jaws
an
to work
against-
out for
nibble
once in
the
your
ears
lives.
off.
I'm
It's
not
just
even against
nibbling
it.
the ears off.
Consumer burgers, you are too small to talk about this. I will talk about this all I want. I want this shit so bad.
I'm just more
Question why
curious
I
about.
would work for this guy. You question why you work for this guy? It's because you're chained up in the basement.
I will say on your stream right now, it looks like you're being censored by the cat burgers.
I am being
exactly.
censored by the cat
Yeah.
burgers.
Nikki said, "Oh, of course you'd get practice working your jaw side."
You must be knowing. You must know from experience, Nikki.
Oh,
Have you too been working out your jaws?
Have you been working your jaws?
you ever see how a snake eats?
That's exactly how I eat.
Yeah, it's
I'm
just
not even real.
my,
You are
my
real,
jaw
Nikki.
just unlocks and
It
it's just like
does.
a vacuum,
Young.
basically.
I actually had my artist do that in the design. I was like, "Can you do this? I need this so that people know that this is how I eat before they ask me." Any
Apparently,
questions?
according to the laws of the internet, Nikki is not real. We should change that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is crazy. But I think we can all safely agree that the burger idea is probably fantastic and should never be challenged ever. Fully agree? Yes, yes, yes.
I'm indifferent to the burger.
That's gonna be a true hot take around that one. The chief.
I want to put a roadblock right there.
I'm gonna put
How
up
dare
a
you.
wall. It's gonna be the best bowl.
Best ball.
Best
This
ball.
is the bestest bowl. The bestest
bowl.
bowl. It's a
Istanbul.
wall.
This is wall in Olive, Russia.
This is best bowl. There's going to be snow and snowmen.
Snowman is snowmanin. Sorry,
There's no such thing as cat girls. Nikki's
Tell
right
that to-
here.
Yeah, tell that to Nikki. She's right here. It's literally just
Go
more
on,
expensive burger than different.
Oh, Nikki's just calling an airstrike right on the Hedgehog's location. I just
I
confirmed.
knew it. Knew it.
Yep.
She's calling for
Hold on.
reinforcements.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
boy. Oh, let me just get.
You don't get to
Get
leave
rid of
this. You
that.
have to stay here and watch.
I'm sending the
Yes.
ants there right now.
Okay.
But-
Your picnic is gone.
Question.
Yes.
Do you guys want to move to an actual topic now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you saying that wasn't an actual topic?
I have some joke topics in here actually. No
That
topic.
was just more of an announcement.
No, it's a statement. There's a difference. So I'm
Announcement.
actually kind of curious. What has actually been you guys' favorite trend recently?
Favorite trend?
Yeah,
Define
like something
trend,
that's been something that
like-
people have been doing that a lot of people have been doing. that you think is kind of funny, that you like, or that you think is interesting, or that you're going like, proceed, let's go.
I like the serious meme
The serious meme.
where it's
Oh,
like you should act more serious, and then it's like not that serious.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I don't get it.
That one's alright.
I don't get
It's
it.
I'm not really sure
you need
exactly
to-
where it's come from. I think it's from a TV show. I think.
You
Yeah,
need to-
Nikki just sent.
Like,
Yeah, I have
seriously.
one too of that.
Not that serious. That's fair. That's fair. You know what? I think I
What?
get it now.
Mine really isn't new, but it's just evolved out of control. It's the Metal Gear Solid Invisible one. I love that so much because it's the song Invisible
Welcome,
by Duran
goddess.
Duran.
Welcome for our lunch party. Welcome to the coffee
And-
crew. The first cup is always on me. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the coffee crew. Sorry, continue.
No, it's okay. I got that. No, but basically what it is, it's like
Yeah.
it's just metal. At first, it was Metal Gear Solid edits with Invisible. Was that one? No one hears the word. That one. But it's just gotten to the point where it'll be like a 2-minute video, and the topic will be just
Standing
going
here,
on.
I
Yeah,
realize
basically.
you were
Wait,
just like me, trying to make history. I love
it'll-
that game. It's so fucking cool.
Well, it'll be a science video, and it's talking about like I don't know, like somehow one molecule moves, and it'll just say like the molecule is now in a solid state, and then it just starts playing that music and fading to Metal Gear Solid. I love it so much. But I think my favorite thing about that is that song. People have gaslit people into thinking that song is actually in the game. It is not. It is
Yeah.
not at all. It
yeah,
fits
not
really
in the
well.
slightest.
It fits well. Just it's not in there, and
It's
you'll
not there.
have people vehemently defend and say, no, I remember it was in Phantom Pain. You could play it on the helicopter.
Whoa.
No.
Yeah,
I actually
that-
really
that-
like the Metal Gear
it's Gaslight
series.
song now.
I've played Phantom Pain. I played the second one, but I'm
Nothing,
so
Charles.
confused as to what the hell is going on.
Yes.
I mean,
you have to
that's
play. You have to
Kojima
play
for
them
you.
all. That's the problem. You have to play them all, and then you finally get it, and then you're like, "Oh, this was the most convoluted plot ever," but it was really good.
Oh, I've got nothing
Metal Gear
against Kojima.
Revengeance.
I've got to be honest. There are certain games that, in my opinion, are just the most convoluted. That's Kingdom Hearts, Final Fan. Well, actually, less Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy Anthology. You don't need to fucking play any other games to understand half of them.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
don't have a problem with convoluted stories. I
Uh
have a
oh,
problem
Nikki's
with
saying
their-
boys, boys, boys.
Oh, okay. I'm pulling up the
You
Discord.
found it. What'd you find?
You fat boys,
No.
boys. I found it.
That one, I know. Yes, I know that trend. That's a good one.
gosh, she found the song.
The fucking
Staying here, I realize you were
Nikki,
just.
that is a good trend. The Michael Bay one. I like that one.
I like that.
Oh, that was me that
Also,
sent that. Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
never
the
mind.
curve, you know.
I love
Hacker.
That yeah, that meme. I love
Yes.
it. Like my favorite one is the caption where it's like me looking at my friends after I just vigorously shoot myself, and it's just like, oh my, and it's like
Actually,
the
no, that was
Michael
like
Bay
from
thing.
late 2024, if I remember correctly.
Well,
I don't know. I think it made a resurgence. I don't know.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's make a resurgence.
it did. It did.
some memes just don't die. Like you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
see them
I
come
love
up
that
again.
guy, yeah. I saw those
again.
memes in high school, dog.
I would say.
Maybe.
Which one? Was a good
Am I just
example?
old?
Yeah.
Probably. But don't worry, if it makes you feel any better, you're probably not as old as I
Don't worry. Eventually, you will upgrade from husbando to dilf.
am.
You see, it's never a downgrade if you just call yourself by a sexy name. Or go by a sexy title. You always just upgrade into something else.
Upgrade,
No, that's true, that's true.
Upgrades.
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Exactly.
You gotta get those upgrades.
Do y'all even know what reference I'm making?
No.
Yeah, it's robots.
Yes.
Yes,
but
I
I,
know
can't
that movie,
remember
actually.
where.
Upgrades,
I'm
people.
gonna-
Upgrades.
Yeah, that's it. God,
Amen. I'm about to
robots.
say, hit me, baby, one more time. And
Actually, question. Omni, what's your favorite trend going around so far?
Man, I'm probably like the last person to ask this question because like I am observer of all these trends. I don't really keep track of them. I just kind of just like so that's what's going on this time around, and I just kind of go about my day afterwards.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what's going on. You just don't know the timeline of
You just don't
events.
care.
Yeah, I care. I just don't keep track of I don't like take note. It's like okay, this time in the VTuber space, it's like all right. So now we're just
Noting this
talking
down.
about
Noting this
VTubers.
down.
It's like all right, nice. And next one, it's like it's like oh, now we're doing this little challenge. Okay,
Yes.
okay. I can't. I don't have time to keep track of all these things.
Okay.
But I mean, go around. I'm sure I'll figure something out.
Okay, Nikki, what's your favorite then?
Beep 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 beep.
What do you mean
Nikki-
mortar strike incoming?
Nikki said that she liked the
Pounder
baby shark.
incoming. Yum. None of them. Oh, you hate trending, don't you?
I think that answers the question.
Oh, it's Vector.
Hello, Vector. Thank you for raid. Welcome to Coffee Crew. Hi. The Wolf of Ercolator has arrived to provide support. Let's protect the balance together.
Half of
Nice.
them are kind of whatever.
He's raiding with
Half
direction
of them are just
and
kind of whatever. That's
magnitude.
fair. That's fair. That's understandable.
Like some of them are just gone so incomprehensible. Like I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on.
You know what? You're right about that. A lot of them are just like, I don't know.
Oh.
Like, there's a lot of trends that I don't like. A lot of them are just really dumb.
Like Skibbity Toilet. I hate that.
Actually, I enjoy that just because I like causing chaos to other people. Because I will literally go into other
Okay,
people's
that-
streams and go skibbity.
I
All right,
I'm gonna
that makes
stop.
sense.
Do
That
that.
makes
I
a
think-
lot of sense.
the
Did you know
best thing
Michael
I've
Bay's
seen-
actually making a skibbity toilet movie?
No. Stop it.
He
Stop it.
is.
Stop it.
He
I
is.
forgot about that. Why?
He's making a skibbity toilet movie.
Why? Didn't people try to make like a meme movie in 2010?
Yeah, they tried to
and
make
then
a
it
meme
evolved in-
movie, but he's actually making a full blockbuster movie.
No,
Is
no,
pain,
I don't
Michael
believe
Bay.
this. I
Michael
will.
Bay presents the Skibbity Toilet, and it's just the fog air horn from Inception.
No, you
And
don't
know
understand.
how
It's not
many
even
people
that.
are going to see that? 5 people.
You know what's worse?
I-
I feel like people will actually watch it more just because of the craziness of it and because that sound. Let's be honest. I'd rather go watch a Skibbity Toilet movie than probably like half the other movies that are coming out right now. Just because it's crazy and it would probably be more interesting to see something like that than anything else.
You don't want to see The Beekeeper?
No.
The action flick codename Beekeeper?
Codename
I-
Beekeeper. Oh my gosh.
Well, it's
I think-
just the movie's
No,
name is just
interesting.
Beekeeper.
That
He's a secret agent that takes care of bees. And then, I kind of wish I was joking, but I'm dead ass.
I like how Nikki puts out a thing. I watched Gmod VODs, vids, and YouTube poops in high school. I understand Gen Alpha's shitposts. I understand Skibbity Toilet as a concept.
that was me.
That was you. Son
I-
of a bitch!
Oh yeah, but no, I
No, let's blame
Literally,
Nikki.
my-
Let's blame Nikki for that.
The problem
I
is
love
I
them.
have you guys, but then there's also like the fact that
The
the post
Discord.
for Midas is like I didn't see his name because like the post was cut off from the name, so I thought you did that.
yeah.
Hope
Also,
you coping seas.
I noticed that the is
Maybe
my
s-
old
oh my
one.
God.
I had to change it. So it's just my like. There's no Vivo or.
Ram
Vivo.
Smalding. Oh my god.
Hmm.
Okay.
But-
So have you two thought of any trends?
Wait, me
Me?
and Nikki?
Yeah, so you two are the only ones who haven't answered.
Oh yeah, you do.
Well,
I was like, oh.
Nikki, you got this one, right?
Nikki said none of them.
Yeah,
I
she doesn't
know.
like trends.
All right, fine.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you something I learned about
Already
Nikki.
said
I
this,
really
I
know
know you
Nikki. I really know Nikki since
Yes, you did.
September of last year. And I will tell you that I've learned that Nikki does not like a lot of stuff. Like I asked Nikki what anime she watched, and she was like, "Girls und Panzer." What is it? So
That's it.
like three other no, she watched like three other animes, but then I was just like, nothing else. And so think about trends, I'm like, I don't think Nikki likes anything.
Soul Eater, JJK,
Corey in the
Girl and
house.
Panza, SAO, and GGO.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
No.
Shut up! I used to be a Thomas Tank Engine fan when I was young.
Oh yeah, same. My love
I
of
don't. I'm gonna be
trains.
honest. There's one trend I like, but also hate, and that is turning everything from your childhood into horror films. Basically,
I actually do like that.
I haven't seen that one.
it's everything. It's literally everything from
seen-
Five Nights at
yeah.
Freddy's to Bendy and the Ink Machine to fucking
Oh.
Poppy's Playtime.
Oh, have you seen the horror movie, the Winnie the Pooh horror movie?
Yeah, they turned
yeah,
Winnie the
it-
Pooh into a horror movie. I'm
It was
starting
a
to get like
horrible
sick.
one.
But
It was
Can't
horrible.
even hurt
like
that
when
one.
it's done right, it's done fantastic. Like Five Nights at Freddy's, Bendy and the Ink Machine, all this stuff is fantastic. And then you get Winnie the Pooh, the murderer, and then you're like, why did anyone even do this?
I feel like that one is just as soon as it enters the public domain,
Mascot horror,
we're
yeah.
like, we need to make something, and the
Ah,
cheapest and
Avatar
easiest
Lab,
thing is
yeah.
a horror movie. Because
And nostalgic horror, FNAF, or mascot horror. Like the point is like they take something from the past that used to be like for kids, and then they make it a horrifying concept. You know, it's either it's a hit or a miss, and I'm just kind of tired of the trend.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's came out 11 years ago.
Yeah,
Or was it 10? That's wild.
and it
You
has
make me feel
so
old.
many games at this point. It is so many games.
The fact that they released the first one and the second one within like a span of 3 months
Yeah,
is still insane.
yeah.
Which I think is cool, but
Oh,
also
yeah.
it definitely saturates the whole.
To be fair,
Brand.
everyone got tired of FNAF around like the fourth and fifth game. And then
I-
they kind of picked it back up again after Secret Level and all this other shit that they let sit for a while.
Man behind the
Yeah.
slaughter.
And then Sister Location, of course.
It's been so long.
I like
Let's
the
not talk about
Tycoon.
long shit here, please.
Whoa, what? I didn't talk about that.
Hey,
I've only played the first two and the Tycoon one.
I
because
can't
I'm
fix
really
you.
bad-
No.
I'm really bad with horror games. Like
Yeah.
I'm a massive coward when it comes.
He's a
to
pussy.
That. Well,
Yes.
yeah, but I mean, I was gonna phrase it a bit. I was gonna phrase it a bit more gracefully.
We don't
But,
do grace here.
yeah.
This is hot takes.
All right, yeah, it's fine. I'm a pussy when it comes to horror games.
Are you in the same boat, Omni? Or are you in the same boat as I? Where like
you
we're
a
like
pussy boy?
we're cautious. No, I'm cautious, but like when like if something's coming at me, I'm just grabbing whatever weapon I got, and I'm like raw. I just jump at the thing, whatever. That's my logic. Like I will run, but the moment that you got me cornered, it's like oh, I'm not going down without a fight.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you got me cornered, we throwing hands one way or another. I may lose, but I'm gonna make you bleed. Let's
You
put it
ain't
that
coming
way.
out without a scratch.
Yeah, exactly.
Respectable.
Yeah.
Fight or flight, but flight just left.
I think it's time we go to a new topic.
No topic.
Let's see what
New
we
topic.
got.
Woo!
Standing here.
Okay. So this is my hot take. Gaming in 2014 was actually better than 2024.
That's not a hot take. That's almost a fact.
But
That's almost a fact. Yeah, there's not that many good.
this
games
is the
in
reason I
2024
say
that
it.
were
Let me
good.
let me explain this.
Helldivers.
The reason I say that is because, in my opinion, games back in 2014 gave you they gave you more bang for your buck. When you bought a AAA game, you got more detail, more effort put into it than you do nowadays. Like, I think the best way to put it is Avowed versus Skyrim. Like, in Avowed,
Oh, yeah.
half the items you can't even pick up, throw, or anything else like that. There's not even water splashes for arrows.
Yeah, I haven't played.
Like,
Avowed.
you
I just
can't
heard
even
it's
attack
okay.
the guards and get arrested or anything else like that. Like, you can't attack friendly NPCs. And in Skyrim, they actually had, like, full, like, walk cycles of what they would do throughout the day, right? There's none of that in Avowed.
What? So
Hey.
everyone's just standing
Everyone
around?
stands there all day and all night.
Sai, I think you are forgetting a very important game that came out last year that touched the hearts of
I would
millions.
say
That's
it gives
Concord.
reasons
Oh,
nostalgia
I
or
thought you
a
were
lot
about
more
to say
slot games.
Veilguard.
I'd say
No,
there's a great
nah,
games coming
Concord.
out, but there's a big companies that don't try anymore, so it feels like the games are coming out sucks. Here's tell my story. Okay, So I actually kind of agree with you, Nikki. I feel like there's a lot more good games coming out than bad games, but I think the reason I'm saying this is because of the companies that are known for making really good games are the ones putting out these shitty games. It'd be like you're expecting the guys who made Dark Souls, and next they make the worst game of all time and still expect you to buy it after a while.
Well, I've got
You give them so many chances because they were so good, and now you're like, shit.
So, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt. I would disagree in the sense that it's the same people, because 10 years later, all of those, like, a lot of those people have left. It's not the same people. It's just the name. But because it's the same name and you don't really picture the people that make the games, because it's not really that prevalent, it's just the studio, everyone assigns it with the studio, with the people that make it. And that's not really true. And I mean,
That's fair.
people can leave studios and go to make different games, and the studios that stay back still do have a responsibility, but I don't think it's quite fair to say that it's the people behind that studio. Like,
it's fair to say that, but it's still the companies that are known for those games, right? They should at least try to accomplish what they did beforehand, even if you're new people, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like, just because, like, the director, like, let's put it this way. Just because a director leaves doesn't mean I'm not still expecting a good product from you.
Oh, right.
You should be able to surpass the people that came before you, not become a lesser version of what they were.
Right. I don't quite agree with the sentiment that games were better 10 years ago than they are now, because if you look at 2023, that was a fantastic year.
I do agree, but let's be honest.
Solely because of Baldur's Gate, but there were also some really good
Every
ones,
game that came out that was good was either from an indie company or from a smaller studio. Most of the AAA games that came out were awful.
In 2023?
Yeah, like the big AAA games.
What about Armored Core?
Armored Core is from I consider From Software. From Software is a big studio, but I also consider them smaller, considering all they do is like 1 or 2 games. And they're not like they're not like a big ass publisher. I'm talking EA, I'm talking Ubisoft, I'm talking all that stuff,
Treyarch.
Resident Evil 4, the remake.
Resident Evil 4 was okay. I liked that one. I liked it. It was good.
I mean,
Street Fighter 6.
Street Fighter 6, that one came out in 2023? I swear that came out in like early 2024.
Oh no, it came out in 2023.
Was it like
Spider-Man
November
2.
2023?
I think so.
Oh, that's why. It was very late then. Okay. Nah, they were AAA, at least quality-wise. Oh no, I fully agree. Like, Baldur's Gate and a bunch of the indie devs came out with really good quality games. And it seems to be all they come out with recently. Like, when it's an indie game, it's either no one really hears about it, or it's just fantastic.
Also, EA made Jedi Survivor, and I will say the launch of that game
was awful.
God-awful, but the content that was there, once it got fixed, was good.
Yeah,
I understand by that.
I'm not saying that. Okay, I'll agree with you that Jedi Survivor is a good game, but the way it released did sour the mouth of a lot of people.
Oh yeah, there's no disputing that.
I have a hot take.
What's your hot take?
Go ahead. Do you? Are we I believe that we are in a point of the gaming sphere that we are now accepting of errors, even when we don't want it.
You know what? I have to agree and disagree with you.
I'm going to disagree. I think people are a lot less lenient when it comes to that. Like, back in 2018,
make more money if they do minimum.
Would have been, they would have been a lot more complacent.
Don't work for Frost anymore. They work at their own company, which made the finals, which. The finals goes fucking hard. I'll agree with you. Like, that's why I like the finals, because it's a bunch of Battlefield devs making a fun shooter again, which I think is awesome. I feel because reviews are easy to output out, everything is way more critical. At least IMAO. Maybe I'm not sure. I think it's one of those things of I think the finals fucks bro. Literally gold. The finals fucks bro. It is literally gold.
The finals fuck bro.
And free. But no, I fully agree. Like, the finals is great, but my thing is this. I'm not sure if it's over criticism or just straight up how can you not do what you did in the past? And like, how about it? There are certain games that are
what
just
happened?
lacking, like let's put it this way: if you're in the water, there's no ripple effects. Like, let's put it this way: back to Skyrim versus Avowed, just to point my point. In Avowed, when you're swimming, what's the first thing you expect to see? Ripple effects,
Water.
like you're actually
Yeah,
moving through water.
Water.
There is none. There's no ripple effects. There's no nothing
Water?
that makes you feel like you're actually in water. In Skyrim, they actually had that. That's from like 2013.
I think another game that'll help that case a lot is Skyrim versus Starfield, because Starfield was
Exactly.
made by the same people. It was Todd's brain baby for
Yeah.
I don't know how long, and it's boring.
You know what?
It's
I'll do.
so
flopped. It
boring.
flopped.
I will do you even one better. I will lay down a Dragon's Age Inquisition with Dragon's Age Veilguard.
I'm hugging you because I love that comparison so much. Because
Those
you go from a story game, which makes your choices feel like they actually matter, to a game where you feel like your choices don't matter, and they erase the game before by just blowing the entire continent up.
The only time your decisions matter in Veilguard is it at the very end, where you can choose where everyone
Yeah.
goes in their position. Spoiler alert! Sorry, spoiler alert.
It
Well,
literally,
I don't
you know
care.
what? I don't care about spoilers for Veilguard. The literal game killed the company.
Yeah. So, well, I mean the developer.
No, they're actually they're waiting till the investor call and gonna shut them down after that.
I thought the investor call already happened.
Yeah, they're about to.
well,
We're
guess
about
who's
to do-
shutting down then?
Yeah.
I think BioWare is gonna get a shot at Mass Effect.
I'm gonna be
5.
honest. If they
No,
get a
that's
shot
the
at
pro-
Mass Effect
oh.
and fuck that up, they're completely boned.
Oh yeah. No, this is their one moment.
Yeah.
Like
That's-
that's all they have. It's kind of like how Ubisoft is relying on Shadows to save their company.
It's not
Which,
gonna help them. It's not gonna help them. I'm
no.
sorry.
No.
Nope.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I will not be buying Ubisoft.
Yeah.
The last
So-
time I bought a Ubisoft game was Uno, but I don't think that counts.
Even Uno doesn't even function properly on their
They,
freaking.
I don't know. I don't know. I
What do
do
you mean?
not
You
know
got you got
what
Uno
they
with your
did.
Xbox?
I don't know what
Okay.
they did with the game like a couple years ago, but now it's super laggy. Every time you play a special card, it's like 5 to 10 seconds input delay. It's so stupid. What did
Oh,
they do?
that's it.
They probably took away some of the.
I would-
You know what? They probably couldn't fund some of the servers, so they had to shut some of them down.
But it's
Okay.
not, but it's
No.
isn't it peer to peer? How do you
I know
fuck that
that.
up?
Okay, so here's what I've always dealt with, and this is not even getting into the actual game. This is just
Mhm.
trying to get everybody in the same room. Which every time I try to do this, we have like one or two people. Like if we have 4 people, and like 2 of them can connect, the other 2 can't connect, and then we have to play hopscotch and merry-go-round with like who can get in and then who can't, and then we have to play this whole peer-to-peer, and even with that, we're still swapping people around just to see who can connect and who can't, and that has been a repeated thing with me and my friends and those who want to play. Like every time we always have to play that merry-go-round.
You know what? I
I'm
think-
sorry, but if Liar's Bar is doing it better than a AAA
Liar's Bar's
company, I
fantastic.
don't know
Oh, yeah,
what
it's
you're doing.
great. Yeah, I don't So I dare say that.
optimization.
Yeah, I dare say that. Like
You know what? I
last
think.
year, this year is the year of indie. It
I-
is the year.
I
of
honestly
indie.
think that my problem is this. When it comes back to 2014, like games back during those years, at least they came out and the attention to detail was there. Like I look at half the Assassin's Creed games and I go from like Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, which has like fantastic detail. The like the mimicking of like lip sync is fantastic. So it actually looks like he's talking rather than Eivor going like "Rah, rah, rah, rah," you know. He doesn't look like he's talking. He looks like he's just
Survivor.
he's mimicking at best, but even then it just doesn't look right, you know.
Hello,
It's one of those
Assassin.
things. I think it's a thing of you can kind of tell they've just stopped being like they stopped caring after a while, and you can honestly tell in the detail they put into the games. Like,
The
how do
problem
you
with
go
you-
from New Vegas, which even that game is from 2008? It had ripple
11.
effects in the water. You could jump in the water and there'd be a splash. You go into Avowed, there's nothing.
Yeah.
It's
I
the
like that
small
that's the
details they
thing.
just decided, fuck that shit.
The problem with Ubisoft is that they've settled for mediocrity, and mediocrity has
not just
made
Ubisoft.
them. Well, yeah, but like Ubisoft, EA, like Activision, they've
Yeah.
settled for mediocrity, and I think Ubisoft is a perfect example and a warning to those other companies that that's what happens when you settle for mediocrity.
Is it
Because
on?
yeah, it's going to make you money in the short term, but if you don't innovate, if you don't invest in like new technologies, new ways to engage your players, and just keep releasing the same fucking map. Far Cry 6 was basically Far Cry 3 with the horse.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. And I don't know why. Okay. This is what happens. This is what happens. People are not going to buy your products anymore if you settle for mediocrity.
That's fair. But I'm gonna be honest. Do you guys have anything else to add to this topic?
2014, both FNAF games released.
Oh God.
Also, 2014 was also kind of like the beginning, towards the beginning stages of the really egregious stuff.
Yeah.
The FIFA cards were introduced in 09, and they were like in full effect at this point. So
Yeah.
I don't really have the rose-tinted glasses for 2014, but they're also, that year they had Shadow of Mordor, Alien Isolation.
Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2 was 2012.
Was it? I thought it was 2014.
No, I think that was Advanced Warfare.
Oh, that's what it was.
They had Sunset Overdrive.
Sunset.
Sunset Overdrive is a bit of a weird game because it was pretty cool, but no one talks about it.
Yeah.
When was the last
Yeah.
time you heard anyone talk about Sunset Overdrive?
I don't know. But I think it's time we go into a new topic.
No topic.
And actually, it's time to move on to you guys' topics.
Exactly.
New topic. Woo! So the question is, who wants to talk about their topics first?
Wait, the new topic is us making up a topic?
No, you guys should wait. Did you not bring any topics?
I did.
What are your
I
topics?
can make up something on the spot.
Mine is a hot take I've had for a while. It's absurd, but I stand by it.
What?
We need
What?
to put jump scares in adult videos.
Oh God.
In adult videos, please
Yeah.
elaborate
I'm sorry.
on
What?
this.
Okay.
Can you say that louder for the
please, yeah,
cloud?
yeah,
say
please,
say that louder,
please
please.
elaborate,
Like,
please elaborate.
here's the mic. Say it louder.
We need to put jump scares into adult video. I'm using the adult
You
video
just say
phrase other than the
sporn.
other one. Yeah, that one.
Sport.
So,
sounds
there
worse
are-
than regular. Jesus.
Yeah, there are no. It is not. It is not a kink. That I have a
It
reason
is a
for this.
kink. It is his
No,
kink.
it
This
is
man
not.
wants to scream.
No, okay. So, if you think there's a lot of negative
Fuck.
side effects to that whole industry, right?
Uh huh.
There's decreased drive. There's a, I don't know. There's a lack of a social. I don't know what it is, but there's a lot going on. I'm not making a good case right now. But
Yeah.
and there's also a lot of people who are not of legal age that can access that. Right?
Oh, your
you don't-
solution is to scare the shit out of them.
You put 12 Five Nights at Freddy's jump scares in them, you are literally catching them with their pants down. That is the one place they do not expect that.
You want to
And
use
also-
psychological warfare on
Basically, yeah.
on the younger
Why?
generations.
Because
Oh.
it dissuades people from that. No, not interactive. It's
I
not
don't
for their
like any of
pleasure.
this. What I'm hearing right
Hold
now.
on, so you
I'm
are
just gonna drink this and pay. I'm just gonna. You guys talk about this. I'm just gonna drink this in peace.
so okay, so let me get this straight. You want jump scares in Schmorn
Yes.
to
Dissuade
prevent people?
Well, or rather dissuade them, because it's kind of like, you know how YouTube ads interrupt you every 3 to 4 minutes?
Yeah,
If you got like 30 seconds of FNAF jump scares,
Do you pay
wouldn't
more
be
for
able to
this?
No,
This is. You know what's the worst part is? You're gonna say this now, and you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna accidentally invent a kink. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna go
I
onto
feel
one of
that's
those
all it
sites now,
is.
because I know you've been doing this. You're gonna go to those sites. You're just gonna get scared to shitless, and it's gonna be your fault.
no.
Terror kink. Thanks. New
point-
subject added.
The point is not to make a new kink. It's to
Okay,
dissuade people
Midas.
away. It's a stupid. There's a better
Midas.
way, and that's a stupid one.
Midas.
Okay.
Yes.
You're like Gatling. You're like Gatling, the guy who invented the Gatling gun, who hoped if we shoot enough people and enough bullets fast enough, we will only have one guy die.
Yeah, they'll
No,
only have.
you're flipping it. You're flipping it. So what his idea was that he wanted to create the Gatling so that it would require few people to go and fight a war, to the point where he thought, it's only be just two guys across a lane shooting each other, because that's how they used to fight wars. They would just stand at each other and shoot. And then he just horribly mistakenly created the first automatic gun, and then they were like, we need more of these so that we can shoot more
Put
people
them in
with it.
Verdun.
Yes. So, Midas,
Put 'em
that's
in
you right now.
Verdun.
You're like Gatling right now. You're hoping
did-
this will stop it, but it just makes more.
You know what's worse is that you're okay. The solution. I was so quiet because I was thinking about this. It's gonna work. However, you're gonna cause like a new job market where it's like a not like therapists, but this is like a subset of therapists that are specifically for the like generation of like just like younger generation and older generation, because do you know how many people are going to be like using that and all of a sudden it's just a jump scare? How
It's
many
just
people do you think are going to die because of this? Like heart attacks, my goodness. Heart attacks,
that's
epilepsy,
okay.
seizures, like what's going on?
You sign a waiver before clicking on the video.
You can't sign away.
no, absolutely not.
If I have to sign a waiver to watch a video,
Try to
I'm not
waiver
watching
us.
Yeah, okay,
Why-
yeah, and that's the point. I'm trying to dissuade people from doing that.
Dude, I'm gonna
You
be
know how many
honest.
people
I
are
get,
gonna like
That's
are gonna
okay,
have like
okay.
go to the
Christian
doctor?
channel.
Midas, I get the energy, bro. I expect respect it even.
I told
But
you this
are
was
do-
dumb.
It's not about
I
dumb.
told you this is
This
dumb.
whole thing is like it's literally the Gatling situation. He's making something, thinking this is gonna work, and it's gonna end up being worse.
And you know what's funny? Someone like you're gonna have someone who watches that, gets jump scared, and then when they do have sex, they're just expecting Freddy Fazbear to come out of nowhere.
Man, can you just the idea of just having a makeout session and then you just immediately just like look to your left, look to your right, look around.
Where are they? Where are they? Near the
Makeout
truck.
No,
session.
It's like where are they
it's just
coming
like-
from? It's like-
Freddy Fuzz.
That-
it would literally be the
No.
most
Say that-
paranoid
say it,
sex
Kurt.
ever.
Oh
Hey,
my
Kurt.
gosh.
Say it.
Oh no.
The Freddy Fazoosi.
Oh, but that
Nikki, why?
This is what you invented. You invented the jump scare.
You invented it.
I did not invent the jump scare. That is, I'm not.
I'm
taking
not-
You
credit.
invented a whole new. You reinvented the jump scare in a whole
you
new way.
reinvented the jump
Because
scare. Oh my jump scare.
I'm just imagining right now if this was a
Wait,
real thing,
wait,
right? And like, I'm- yeah?
shut the fuck up. Crimson, how the fuck do
What?
you know this?
Huh?
You said
How?
jump scare is a tab on Rule 34. Why do you fuck do you know this?
Hold on, wait,
Google, fuck you.
I don't believe. I think
Do
they're
you
just
think
saying this.
it would be-
Probably,
It-
Nikki.
it-
Probably.
In advert. Can you read that? I can't read it. I'm sorry.
Do you think that that would inadvertently Pavlov's dog people to get horny while playing horror games?
No!
And let me tell you already. It probably already exists.
Oh god. Well, oh my god, he's not wrong.
It's how
Nikki, we were watching.
you're
One Punch
He's
Man.
not
Actually,
wrong.
Nikki.
You're fucking bite it. You're trading people into enjoying this.
Midas, is your real name Pavlov?
No, it's not. It's not Pavlov.
I'm gonna be honest, Midas. I respect the hustle, but in my opinion, this is my hot take. If it exists, people are attracted to it.
Yeah.
I'm imagining
so
like
Rule
yeah.
34
You
then.
you can't stop the horny. All you can do is hope it doesn't happen to you.
Oh, actually, I have
I-
a counter to that. I have a counter to that. That is
What's
that?
true. That
Okay, please elaborate.
Please don't say
How is that
staple
not
your
fair?
balls.
no, I said
What?
I'm
No,
sorry,
I heard,
what?
I heard that was the thing people did.
That was
prevent it.
that was a thing.
Every time,
people
every
did,
time they,
but that
every time they
wasn't
feel the
for
urge,
kids.
they staple themselves. Apparently, that was the thing.
Whoa.
I don't know. People are weird.
That's so stupid.
That's what I was
you
saying.
think- oh well, you'd be surprised of the things. There is some. Look, I've been around for a very long
Why are you
time.
saying bro,
There
Nikki?
is-
I'm saying it's a thing. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying that happened. It's like the Tide Pod challenge. You think people ate Tide Pods because they did?
Oh, yeah, they did that purely out of. I don't even know
I think
why.
you did. No, I did not.
Stupidity.
I never ate a Tide Pod, even though it looked like candy.
Me going on my Twitter, unfollowing all the accounts so no one can go and look at them right now.
Motherfucker, I knew it.
I'm just kidding.
But are you? But are you really?
Are you really?
I'm just imagining I'm imagining Midas's thing like actually coming to fruition, and it's like I'm just like working in like my office, and all of a sudden I just hear like
So
my nephew or like my grandpa just hear like ah! Just like a loud scream, and it's just like, oh well, guess he's doing something up there.
Yeah.
He's doing that up there.
The hub's stock would plummet if they implemented that.
no, the worst part is what if people start enjoying it?
Oh, then
If-
no.
Just no.
No.
It starts taking over some reason like a
You
year
know what's
later.
gonna,
it just
you know what's gonna
starts
happen? You know what's gonna
What are
happen?
you'll just see the executives going, "What are you
Worker
doing?
productivity would
Stop that!
skyrocket."
No!"
You know what's actually gonna
stop.
happen? You know what's gonna happen? Someone's gonna make a wholesome comic where the jump scare just jumps and hugs someone, and next you know it's gonna turn into a fetish.
Ugh.
I feel like
I mean,
that's
hugging's already
why
is
it's a
already
thing
considered
now.
one.
I think
It's
that's
probably
the
it.
problem.
You know what the worst part is? It is a thing. Crimson proved it for us. He looked it up.
Have you
And
not seen
I
the
unfortunately
new?
confirmed.
Have you not
Unfortunately,
seen
your
that
dream
chart
has
that
been
came out
confirmed.
recently?
What?
Hold on, let me bring up
I'm
that chart
not
on
a
top of this.
degenerate.
We're
Alright,
degens.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You brought
I
this
am
topic up.
Well,
I am a
yeah, because I'm trying
social,
to stop it.
social
You're
avid
not helping.
researcher. No subject matter is too deep or depraved.
Wait,
for me to
United
look
States?
into.
What the fuck is this, Curve?
Yeah, what is it?
This is the United States.
I don't believe this is.
financial 2025.
We just got into 2025. How
Celine,
is
really?
What is going on in Oregon?
Yeah,
It
There's
is
no
that's
way
why
Celine.
it's
this is
like,
accurate. There's just no way. We just got into 2025.
What is Wedditch?
Wait, what?
South
That's a
Dakota.
wedgie. That's
Pedal.
a wedgie.
Oh,
That's what you say.
okay. Thank you. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Balloon. I saw balloons and I was like, huh? Balloons?
Why is
Okay.
why is Rhode Island smoking?
Okay. I feel
Are the
like
people of Wyoming that bored? Excuse me?
I feel
Why?
like Alaska's
wait. Why
accurate.
is? Oh yeah, Oregon. What the hell?
I don't know. I don't know.
Wait, let me see where mine sits. Let me see where mine's at.
West Virginia.
Mine sits on like one of the lamest ones, tickling.
I don't know why.
Wait.
That's not-
Why is Utah balloons?
And that's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess they're Clussy lovers.
Mother box. I'm.
Mother
Hmm.
box. You know,
I-
let's
I
go
have an
into it.
idea
Does someone
what
else
that
have a new
is.
topic so we can get off this, please?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I have one. I have one.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Okay. This is a.
Question.
This is probably a serious one. So, I think whenever someone cuts you off and like you guys pull over, you have the right to just full on like throttle the person.
What the fuck?
So
That's my
so
hot
if they,
take.
so if they cut you off and y'all come to a stop sign, you can get out of your car and beat the shit out of it. Is that
Yeah,
what that-
no consequences, no consequences whatsoever.
Like
I
how
feel like
those-
that has a time limit.
yeah.
Oh yeah. No, don't worry. It's like a universal, like a clock just appears. Like as soon as you get out and you open that
What
car
is
door,
this? Like
it's a
Mortal
minute.
Kombat?
If they
It's
leave,
like it's inevitable.
if they leave, they get they get a ticket. But if they don't leave, then they don't. It's just like a normal thing on the
Yes.
road.
Well, it's like
Yes,
how
Nikki.
Homer Simpson strangles Bart.
So
like that kind of thing.
vehicle-based aggravated
Kinda like
assault
that,
and
yeah.
battery. Yeah,
Like-
that's great. That's a great
Like
idea.
I would want the government to sponsor this. Like a drone just appears out of nowhere, starts a timer as soon as you get out, and it's monitored. It's like I need this stat. I need this right now. I got cut off today at Whataburger.
Describing a blood debt.
You are describing a short time purge if possible.
Yeah, like
No. The
Illegal
only
act.
thing is you cannot kill the person. All right, you
Okay,
can just
so-
you can just like beat them up and stuff.
You're advocating for modern day dueling with no lethality. That's like saying
Yeah,
we're gonna
and
take
here's
3
why.
spaces and
You
then
are
shoot each
advocating
other.
for hands on sight. For if you
There's
cut me
a good
off.
reason. There's a good reason for this. I promise.
What is the reason for this?
Someone cut you off.
I got cut off today. I got cut off today at
Doesn't give you
Whataburger.
the right to
I
choke
dropped
their
my
asses
burger.
out.
Okay.
I dropped my burger. That burger, man.
Did it have cat ears?
It didn't deserve that. Injustice.
Did it have cat
No.
ears? Well, then it doesn't
No,
matter.
it didn't.
It doesn't matter.
Oh wait, someone cut you off?
You don't matter,
What?
son.
You don't matter.
Wait, hold on. So
I
you
was
were-
I was driving with one hand.
Okay, and someone
Ew.
cut you off and you dropped your burger.
Yeah, I dropped my burger. Yeah.
I
You
know,
shouldn't have been
Shadow
driving
Knight.
with one hand. That's just irresponsible driving.
Well, they shouldn't. Well, they shouldn't have cut me off and made me drop my burger. I'm just
Apparently,
saying.
skill issue L plus bad plus L bozo.
Hey, Nikki, why aren't
So
you talking?
that's
Yet?
two
Oh yeah, skill issue. Huh?
Cringe.
That's
Damn.
what. See, Elbozo, the skill issue. No talk. I can't believe it. Couldn't be me.
Bro, sad.
Couldn't be me.
Oh my
Anyways,
gosh.
that's. Anyways, I feel like people should have the right to do that, and it should be like a monitor thing.
Like it's
No.
an
Drone, and if you. Yeah, if
They
the
make it
drone gets
Don't
triggered,
make me play extra loud metal
If-
pipe
if you're
music.
close-
Please don't. I like my ears.
if you're close to like what is it? If you're like the drone is monitoring it, right? And
Uh-huh.
if you're getting close to like actually like ending this person's life, the drone like stuns you. Like you just stun on the ground.
What if
stun
someone has
lock.
like wait
Boom.
question? What if someone has like a heart machine, like one of those heart machines on them, and you shock them? Will they just does that just automatically enter the death sentence?
Well, I mean, I guess they should have thought of that a lot sooner
Should've
before
thought
jumping
of
into a
that.
fight, I guess.
Yeah,
Or they cut
exactly.
someone off.
Exactly. That's what they showed. Yeah, yeah,
Oh
they
my
should have thought of
gosh.
that.
This is the weirdest
Kill someone,
application.
like, okay, what if someone actually kills someone, like hypothetically?
Well,
Let's
then
say
they instantly lose.
Someone cuts you off, Nikki. And you just dome them.
Silent.
Like, you just like hit them so hard. You just like one punch man them.
Yeah, like one punch
Yeah.
man them.
I like to
Like,
imagine
hypothetically,
that
someone
that
cuts me
Nikki's
off.
saying this like the Joker, like Heath Ledger's Joker. Someone cuts me
Okay,
off,
just look-
so I walk up to them.
No. I said you. No. You can only use your hands. That's it.
It's only caveman rules.
Yeah,
It's only
man.
fists to like. It's only fists. It's only fists. It's only fists. It's only fists. Like you. Like,
I
like,
still
if
feel like
you're
this is the most horrendous
unfortunately
idea
weak,
ever.
Or you go by
If
crack
you're,
hand
yeah,
rules, I
don't go.
guess.
That's, yeah. I'm just saying. Like, if you're weak and you can't throw a good punch, don't get into the fight.
So, so wait, what if the person that's driving the car is like a big brolic dude and it's like he's swerving in front of people intentionally, just
disabled.
Call me Olanius Pius, because I'm staring down Horus as he's standing between the Emperor. All right, I'm gonna fight this man, even if he's like 12 feet tall, and like has his fists are
What
the
if he's
size
like
of my face.
what
Okay.
what if he's 12 feet tall, but he's like 700 pounds, and he's just rolling at you?
What, like Andre the Giant?
Doing
or
Dude, I'm
yeah,
like-
you're
I'll
doing
do
the Senator
yeah.
Armstrong shit.
Standing here.
doing the Senator Armstrong. Yeah.
Yeah, he's literally saying
I
the
won't-
weak shall fucking die, the strong will win.
Nano machine, son.
Curve is. Can we get a thing like no, like that literally is his point in the game. Like legit, I'm gonna be honest, you kind of are doing his thing. Curve is Armstrong confirmed. Oh my gosh, I knew it.
I mean,
He
what
was
is
part
it?
of the
My lore,
memes.
my lore is kind of like if you can't stand up to the swarm, then it's like then you're kind of like food for them.
Saying that he is. Well, he just agreed to it. I'm sorry, Nikki. He is Armstrong. Can I be Raiden?
No,
But I
You
have
can-
the
you can-
hair.
I'll give you that.
I had to stop.
I'll give you
I had to
points
stop.
for
I
that.
had to stop myself because I was.
I have the hair.
No,
You're
I'm
too
not
much
saying
of a
that, I'm not
tweak.
saying
Are you
that.
saying Raiden wasn't?
Yeah,
Have you seen
Raiden
early
is
Raiden?
also a twig
He
in
is.
his own right. In his own right.
But not as much as you
Not
are.
as much as
Well,
you
fuck
are.
you. I'd still rock
Damn.
that drip so bad.
Okay,
I would
fair
rock
to
Dr.
that.
being
You
Raiden.
win, you win that
I'll be
part of the
Dr.
argument.
Void.
You are just
Oh
nice.
my God.
Fuck you.
Well, here's the thing,
Omni, do you have a
Armstrong-
topic now?
I'm not wanting to save America. I'm over here. I want to devour everyone. I mean, what? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, you got one.
Topic.
I feel my topic is going back to the game. Not this again.
Oh,
No,
okay.
not
If you
that.
want, we can come back to your topic.
It's more so it is going back to the games, the video games thing.
Okay.
I feel like that companies that produce games should be held to, like, based on their average like games that they produce. There should be a criteria of their.
So,
Sorry, my cat.
can I spin a hot take real quick?
Okay,
Right
yeah,
in the
what you
middle
got?
of his hot take.
I know I'm spilling one. Actually, do you want to finish yours? Then I can do mine after.
Okay, sure. I'll make it shorter.
As you know, I have no concept of time.
You're
Other
just
people
speed. Basically, how we have a ratings board for like every game that comes out individually. I think the company should be having a ratings board, and they have to keep their ratings to a criteria high, because if it goes low, then they can go like, instead of like this whole, oh, we're going to make like 5 more terrible games before we consider the thought of going bankrupt. No, it's like, if your game is not continuously made up to par, like, and you tank on like 1 or 2 games, you're done as a company. I feel, because like it's gotten to the point that this is just so ridiculous.
Ooh,
now.
I'm gonna be
Actually,
honest.
I
I
have
think I think it already kind of already exists, and Ubisoft is feeling the punch.
I have an addendum to that, Omni. What if instead
Okay.
of going under, they lose the IP and it goes to a different company?
Ooh, that's juicy. I like
I
that.
honestly, I feel like what we have right now is honestly probably the best idea, considering it's literally happening and they're finally falling, which I'm so happy for.
But that's the problem. It is happening. You're
Yeah.
right there. But the problem is, this has been something that's been brewing for a while now. Though.
Yes. It's one of those things.
Like-
It's always a slow burn, but it's always the burn. You know.
Yeah, I feel
It
like
starts. It's like a small spark that just gets bigger and bigger, then it explodes. And then now Ubisoft is feeling the explosion.
I feel like COVID accelerated the process.
I don't even think it was
Because
COVID that
once
they were-
accelerated it. I honestly
Well-
think with some of the games they're releasing right now, it's just hard not to do this.
Well, right, but also, like the budgets were getting higher in like 2017 and 2018, and then 2020, a lot of people got locked in, and prices soared because there was nothing to do but watch movies and play video games. So, with these companies being extremely short-sighted, they're like, oh man, this is gonna stay like this forever. We're just gonna greenlight everything, and they just throw hundreds of millions of dollars into games that don't come out until like now.
And they fucking
And-
fail.
Yes, and like that definitely accelerated the process, but it was happening before.
Fully.
Hmm.
But yeah, I Omni, I like that. But if you do it like the IP and it goes to a different company, I think that, like, that might be.
I think by that
way
time
they don't
Nintendo would
go-
own everything.
Or
Let's
From
be honest. When
Software.
Nintendo owns a fucking like IP, they fucking own it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
Or,
but-
okay,
But that's
Yeah.
if they go down. There's just free IP for anybody.
Omni,
True.
what if it's a company like Hello Games where they
Hmm.
only have No Man's Sky and it's basically update based?
Well,
It's a good game though.
Oh, it is. At launch, it wasn't. But, like,
Yeah.
over time, it's gotten to be a really fun game. But
Yeah.
if you're a company that only has one game, do you base it off the updates?
Okay. Okay. If I was going to make the rules for this, I would say if you have literally one game,
You know what? Actually,
it will be based on what you do in the process of making that within a set amount of years.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think it should be that. I feel like if you release it and it's shit, you lose it. You know why? Because if you say, let's just wait for updates, you know what the problem is? They can say that with every game. Battlefield 2142, wait
that's
for
why-
updates.
Oh, and they've done that.
Yeah, that's why it's
but
only
that's
for a
not
set
really
years.
it's
That's
not
the
really
point.
working anymore
But,
because
yeah,
if you want to fix it after updates, I'm working on something that's kind of going over that. But there's 3 main things. You need something unique on launch, whether that be the the gameplay, the story, or hell, just the IP itself is so interesting and the world is interesting, that it's something to expound upon. You need a community that is willing to stick through that. Fallout 76 comes to mind. I do not like that game, but goddamn, the community's awesome.
Yeah.
And they were willing to stick through that, and Bethesda was able to make it and put it into a state where it's now good. And
You
then
know,
third,
do you know who's in charge of that game, by the way?
I don't.
The guys who did fucking Goat Simulator.
What?
The guys who made Goat Simulator in charge of Fallout 76.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah.
That is a wild throw around. All right.
That is.
That
Not expecting
they,
that.
they basically just said this game is kind of a joke now. Let's give it to the
goats.
jokesters. Just
Give it
give
to
it to
the
the
goat
guys.
guys.
I really do hate Fallout 76.
I just don't like how they went from a linear single player RPG story focused to the open world survival crafting.
You know what they
trend.
needed to do? They just needed to make a Fallout game and just add it to where people could join in and join out. That's all they needed to do.
I don't even think you need to make it multiplayer because
Oh, you don't need to make it multiplayer, but if that's your goal, you could have done it.
But then how would you implement VATS?
That's
Do you
simple.
do you just not? Or do you just do what Fallout 76 did and just make it real time?
What I think you could do is you just make it real time, but it does like twice the damage.
But I feel like that would just be like people would constantly rely on
Or
that,
you
'cause
make it to where like VAT slows everything down for like you.
everyone.
Well, you could do what actually you could do what they did for Hawkeye and in fucking Marvel Rivals, where it creates like an after image where it slows down for you, and when you shoot them, then they just explode.
Oh, I only play Squirrel Girl.
I
in,
know, I figured.
Marvel Rivals. What do you mean? What do you mean you figured?
What do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean?
What?
I know you like the
Ignore the
thighs.
model. Ignore
mean-
the model for a second.
I'm not talking about. I was saying you
But-
like enjoy the thighs.
I mean, that was literally the what you were saying.
No, I was saying the thigh. What do you wait? What?
The model, the Squirrel Girl's body, the
Yeah.
whole Squirrel Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're not ignoring that. That's like half of everybody.
Isn't the voice actress for Squirrel Girl like the Samsung
She
person
is.
that they had?
She is.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
She's
Wait.
actually a really big fan of Squirrel Girl.
Nice.
She actually
Wait,
has
hold
been
on,
voicing
what?
her for a while, actually.
You know how like Progressive has like Flow? I think Samsung had one. It was,
Samsung has like
Yeah,
like the
like
Samsung
Sam or
announcer.
Sammy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
She's the voice of Squirrel Girl.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
cool.
awesome. Man, the lineup for Rivals just gets more and more hilarious as time
It
goes
does.
on.
It does.
I
but-
still love that Ty is the guy is the
Mhm.
is the eats. I forgot what fucking God damn it. Yeah. The voice for Ty for Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, he's the
Uh-huh.
voice for the food delivery service. I forgot what
Oh,
it was.
yeah. But yeah. So hey, Nick,
Grubhub,
do you
there we go,
have
yeah.
do you have a topic to talk about?
She's typing. She's typing. She's typing.
Why being sick sucks? I feel like there's pros and cons to it. Pro, I don't have to go to work. Con, I feel like shit.
Yeah. But what if you're sick on the weekend, like now? That there's only con. Unless you work on the weekend.
Like right now, Sai.
I mean, yeah, I get it. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying there's sometimes a pro to it. That's all I'm saying.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
lock in, Nikki. Why are you sick? Lock in. Come on.
Yeah, we were just discussing stuff yesterday. Now you're sick. I
Yeah,
can't
stop
believe
it. Why you
I
gotta
need to
do
drink a
this?
Dr. Pepper.
You
That's what
need a
to
Dr.
drink.
Pepper. No.
Oh,
Damn.
Mhm.
when I was a kid, I got mono without kissing anyone.
How?
Yo, what?
I
What?
don't know. I don't know how I got it, but it was horrible.
What the fuck are you talking about either way?
Wait,
like,
yeah. What?
Mononucleosis. It's a disease that you only get once, but it's like really bad.
no idea what
well,
this
I don't-
fucker's talking about.
You've never heard of mono?
No.
I I sadly have. I feel like I have once before, but never got.
Honestly, I
heard
thought
the
you said
in-depth
guano. I was about to go
history.
like, how the fuck did you get guano without kissing anybody? And how did you
Yeah.
kiss someone to get guano?
Oh, it's got another name, but I don't.
But what?
I don't. I'll just type this one out. Maybe you'll
Well-
see why.
I'm
It
now
can't be that
curious, but
bad.
also afraid.
It's called that. That's the other name.
Oh,
of it.
oh my.
Ah,
No fucking way.
Well, that was
Yeah.
it was called that way
no
before that
way.
guy.
That is so
yeah,
on the nose.
yeah,
It's-
that's.
Who's ever writing the season of Earth? You're a fucking genius.
yeah. That guy really ruined that.
That
So they
guy
just call it
fucking
mono.
ruined that shit. You know, this explains a lot.
Oh no, I'm looking this up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's mono. I got that when I was
Oh
11.
my god.
Yep, that is EBV. Yep, that is.
Yeah,
the
so-
virus.
Can I
it
say that on
has
stream? Am
nothing
I
to do
allowed to
with
say
the
this on
guy.
stream?
I think you can, but
Yeah,
It's
you
called
can say it.
Epstein's Bar.
no, not Epstein's bar. Epstein hyphen bar. with two
Epstein
R's.
hyphen bar.
Yeah.
Virus.
And
Yes.
basically, it basically just makes you like. I remember my experience. It was basically
The
I
fuck?
could not wake up for like the longest
Wake
time.
me
and
up
then-
inside.
Like so, you just could not move, and you were
I-
just.
I slept for 36 hours when I
Holy
first got it.
I
Yeah,
feel like that shouldn't be humanly possible at all.
I don't.
Man,
know.
your body
Oh.
was fighting overtime.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
basically.
It's
yeah.
possible to sleep for 36 hours. I've done it
Just don't want to sleep, mate.
without
Yeah,
being
but-
sick.
Yeah, I feel like if you're sick, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. If you're not sick, I don't know what
Yeah.
in the world you've been doing to get to that state.
Yeah.
I got
Any
lost in the
longer, I
forest.
think
That's
that
what
I think
happened to
you've
me.
contracted death.
What disease does he have? Death.
Non-alivus.
This man has contracted death.
Most unfortunate.
Most
We'll bring
unfortunate.
over the wagon.
My prescription is this
Get the
funeral
wagon.
home here.
One sickness I hope
common
no
one.
one gets. It's not really a sickness. It's like a condition, or it's a sickness. It's gout.
Legends.
Been
Gout?
inflicted with
Oh.
pain. Yes.
Yeah, if you have O blood, pray you never get gout. Because gout is
Yeah.
like where acids come together into a joint and combine. Like they're like, you know what? We like that communism stuff. So they all gather together and share themselves into one hardened crystal, and then sit in your joint, so that when you move, it's like.
Getting cut.
You ever see your grandma's
No.
like pin cushion that has all the pins sticking out?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
It's like that in your joint. So you take one little step, it feels like 1,000 nails are just in your joint at
Ow.
that precise moment.
So remember, drink your water. Stay hydrated.
Drink your water.
Yeah, because
Go outside and walk.
Well,
Yeah, because yeah.
did we ever actually get Nikki? Oh, yeah, her thing is still being sick. Still, yeah. Does anyone else have a topic they want to talk about?
Allergies.
I had
Cat with shotguns.
Why is cat with shotguns a topic?
I had one, but I forgot.
Exactly.
What was your topic?
I'm trying to remember it. But we
Okay,
got-
then I say while
track.
we're waiting, we'll go into the new topic, and it's going to be community questions. You guys feel free to ask any questions you want, and we'll answer them to the best of our abilities.
Oh,
But
let me
I-
pull up your stream again.
But the chat does reserve the right to, the guests do reserve the right to say no to a question if they don't want to answer it. Either way, your topic.
I'll answer any question as long
Does
as
any
it's
of you
not my social security number and or the 3 numbers in the back of my debit card.
Why do you have redeems that take your
Likewise.
stuff anyway?
He's sexy
Ooh,
and he
yeah,
knows it.
I want to know that one too.
It was actually a request.
From who?
Oh.
Everybody, I had like 4 or 5 people
Oh,
come to me and ask
well.
that.
Well, there we go. There's
Hi, do you like
answer
bugs?
I was
Hi,
not
space.
expecting.
I've come to a weird understanding with spiders.
Oh, okay. I
don't-
see how it
the,
is.
the rule is this: if I see you, you die. If I never see you, you get to live. That's the rule. If you're a spider and you live in my house, as long as I don't see you, you get rid of the bugs. You get to have you're paying your rent. You get to live. The moment I see your ass is the moment you die.
So you have a KOS policy with spiders?
It's a kill on
That's the
sight.
rules of engagement. It's the ROE of Size House.
Yeah, that's it. If I see you, you die. But if you aren't seen, you get to live here rent free.
How do you comprehend with the fact that you exist? Lots of alcohol.
What?
The fact that I exist? I'm gonna be honest.
How do
I'm
you
not even sure I'm
comprehend?
really here. I'm not sure this isn't a figment of my imagination in an insane room right now. You could all be real or fake, and I would never know.
Okay,
I
wanted to-
comprehend. Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, hot takes aside, as I'm looking at your stream, why do your eyes, like, when you like center your face, why do your eyes look in two different directions like you're a frog?
What?
Whenever you look like straight into the stream, like it's like
Are you lagging
What?
out?
What? He's
Oh,
dead?
no.
I'm dead. Yes, I
I-
am dead. I
Nikki
don't
got him.
give him a bit. Yeah, I am dead. What are you talking about? Hello? Oh, Curve? Yeah, he's dead.
Oh.
He phased out. He got snapped. That's what just happened on stream.
I'm gonna strangle someone. I'm gonna
Oh.
strangle someone right now.
He fought his way back. Welcome back.
Why
Oh,
would you do this, Curve?
oh, yeah. I was gonna say, like, whenever you look straight into the like camera or like the stream, your eyes go in two different directions.
What do you mean?
Like
Oh,
it
wait.
looks like you're looking at two different things.
I kind of see where you.
I
kinda see
honestly
what
don't know
he's
what you're
talking
talking about. I feel like I'm
It's
just
very
looking straight
faint,
ahead.
though.
Hello, viewer. I can see you. Hi.
Did
You
all
can see
three-
two viewers at the same time.
Did
What do you
all three
mean?
of the VTubers just look at the camera at the same time?
Hello. We see you.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you wait?
Yeah, you guys see it.
You should clean up. You need to take a shower. I can smell you from here.
Sorry, I think you're smelling yourself.
Oh shit.
I think I can comprehend on your question. I can comprehend because of the fact that the people around me and me helping through their problems. That's the only way I can tell I'm existing.
Yeah.
I stand by
'Cause
my
I solve a
answer.
lot of problems.
You solve problems,
I
do
have
you?
good food.
Yeah. Plenty.
How I can tell I'm alive is I eat cheeseburgers. And I'm happy.
With
And then I could care less.
issues.
You know what? That is pure existence right there.
I
You
solve
have
practical problems.
I solve practical problem. I miss TF2. Can we get a TF3, please?
I love TF2. No, they're never touching it again.
I know.
No,
never
there can
touching it
never be
again.
another TF, a Team Fortress.
The TF2 Twitter finally had a tweet that was like, "Hey guys, we're releasing the source code. You do it now." So
Can-
they're never touching it again because they fucked it up so bad.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like they don't ever touch anything that has to do with 3.
For
Yeah.
some reason.
They have a literal like that. There's a thing of just oh my gosh, if we touch 3, we're fucked.
Yeah, but they really fucked Team Fortress 2
They
because they wanted to
do.
be like CS:GO or Dota with like an esports thing. So that's why the whole meet your match update was there.
In their defense, the game is like 18 years old. That's fair. I'm not
But
saying it's not
counterpoint-
fair.
Yeah, but counterpoint, they still have a lot of players. Like
Yeah.
a shit ton of players. So it's not like if it was an 18-year-old game and there were like 300 people playing it, yeah, I'd get that. But there are tens of thousands that still play that.
The dev time to do what anything could take forever. True. To be fair, I think most of the resources were on the Steam Deck, and then they actually
And,
went to, you know,
And on Deadlock.
yeah,
But also,
fair.
I think it was from 2018 to 2024, you could not play Team Fortress 2. You
Yeah.
just couldn't because of all the bots.
Mm-mm.
It was terrible. And then right before they announced Deadlock, they fixed that.
Yep.
So it didn't seem like, oh, well, we're not abandoning. We don't
Also,
abandon
Deadlock's
games.
awesome.
Yeah.
I haven't played Deadlock because it's
Oh my
Def-
gosh, it's so good.
Definitely
Yeah.
recommend. If
When
you're
it
into
comes
like
out.
a hero.
Yeah. Well,
Are
I
you gonna wait until?
remember there is a PNG of the coconut in the files where they can't be seen anywhere in the game, but if you dare delete it, the game bricked will not open.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
fair. To be
Oh,
fair,
yeah,
that's really interesting, actually.
I love Team Fortress 2 so much. I've gotten my
Like
friends
literal
into it.
how it's Team Fortress.
I got my friends into Team Fortress 2, and I'm a bit of an asshole because I recommended they play Spy as the first character.
You are an
And
asshole.
and they're like, okay, no, but seriously, play these classes. And now Emo only plays Medic because
makes
it broke
sense.
her trust.
Well, I think it's time we go into a new topic if you guys are ready. Finally,
New topic.
Go right ahead.
new topic. Woo.
What's a new topic?
How long do you guys sleep?
You're
I like how
supposed to sleep?
like a
everyone
good
went
day.
instantaneously silent. Okay, I'm gonna go down the
Like a
list and
good
we're
day
gonna
and a
ask
bad
how.
day.
No. How long do you sleep, Curve, on a normal day?
On a normal weekday, I sleep for about like 5 to 6 hours.
Okay. Omni.
That's about it.
Since I do a lot of things, I guess about on average I get about 4 to 5 hours of sleep.
Okay.
Sometimes less.
What about you, Midas?
Weekdays, I sleep 6 hours a week. Weekends, it's 10.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's so glorious.
That's
I
so
know.
glorious.
It's the perks
That
of
is
having a Monday.
glorious.
It's the
So,
perks of having a Monday through
Nikki
Friday.
says I get around 5 hours at most, 7 if I'm lucky.
Okay, so we're all about an average of.
I get.
5.5.
I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I get 5. Sometimes I get 6. Other times I get like, what is it? 3. Other times it goes straight up to 12.
Yeah, my friend sleeps 9 hours, 9 to 10 hours every night. She will put her phone on Do Not Disturb, so I have
Yeah.
to like call her multiple times just to say, "You want to hang out?" And then she'll get mad
Oh
at
my
me.
God. I mean, I
could
would
never
stab
put
you
my
for
phone on
that.
Do Not Disturb.
Actually, you call me in the middle, like, "Hey, want to hang out?" I will fucking eat you.
Well, I'm only do that with her because we're close and I like to annoy her. Because I think it's funny.
Chat.
Sai is eating people.
That's my job. I can't
No,
believe
chat.
it. I steal people's jobs.
Whoa.
No,
Hey yo.
no, Nick. Thank you for the
Oh my
follow.
gosh, Sai's
Welcome to
behind
the
Nikki.
coffee
I can't
crew.
believe
The first cup is always on me. Hello.
Fortnite.
You should check what Legion sent. What do you mean? What did Legion send you, Nikki?
What did
I wants to
Legion
eat
do?
people. I always want to eat people. People taste nice.
So true, so true. Oh my gosh, you and I. have
Until
the
it's
same thoughts.
absolutely not.
Are you saying you don't taste good?
I particularly do not.
Okay, just let me take your arm and I'll see.
You can try.
Okay, let me take the beaver's arm and see.
No.
I like how you didn't work
You're
with
not
it
gonna,
didn't work
like,
with my Omni.
Is that Nikki's gonna help you? You say Canada? Wait, Canada? Cannibal?
Canadian cannibal.
Oh my God, we're not talking about the Canadian cannibals, please.
What
Someone
you
got
cannibal.
Siva? Dog, what, bro? Someone got Siva? Well, I'm so confused. I feel like Nikki's just memeing now.
There is no silver in my veins. It's only wood.
Damn. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I the reason I'm asking this is because I'm actually curious. Because I feel like people don't actually know how long actually everyone sleeps. Because the recommended thing is 8 hours. Everybody. Well, let's be
Oh,
honest.
man,
I
we
think the
are
average here is at
underachieving that.
least
Oh,
6.
absolutely.
Yeah. When you're working 9 to 5, you gotta.
Oh well.
Yeah. Well, since I have a bit of an issue, my sleep schedule and sleep pattern is incredibly erratic. So I
I
can go
get that.
from having like I can go by from having like 2 to 3 hours of sleep to probably like 4 to 5 hours of sleep. So I'm all over the place, and it's not great either way.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Recently, I haven't been able to sleep because I've got a toothache, and I'm going to the dentist next week to get
Congrats.
that fixed. But God,
Mm.
I don't sleep until like 3 anymore.
Ooh.
It sucks. Yeah, especially since I have to wake up at 6.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's great.
Yeah.
I sleep around 1 or 2 in the morning, and then I wake up usually around 5 or 6, sometimes maybe 7 o'clock.
For me, it
And then,
depends.
like, just get up.
Yeah, for me, I kind of do the same thing. I don't usually go to sleep until like 2 a.m. But if I don't have to work the next day, I don't wake up till like 10. Or if I do have to work, it depends on when I work. Like if I don't have to work, I'll wake up at 10 again. And if I do have to work like night shift, I won't wake up until 10. But if I do have to work from like 9:15 to like whatever time period, basically, I'll wake up and try to be up around 8.
Okay.
Reasonable.
Ran off
Yeah.
3 hours of sleep. Ran 3 hours of sleep over a 3-day span. Yeah, that's not great. It was never great.
Oh. I will say, if you ever do a 24-hour stream, the sleep you get afterwards is incredible.
Yeah.
Oh,
it is. It
You know,
is.
I think you know what
is.
my problem is. I feel like every time I feel like I keep sleeping on the wrong shit.
You're sleeping on shit.
No,
On the
I
wrong
like
shit? What?
I'll so for whatever reason,
So
I
you're
always
sleeping on
wake
dog
up
shit?
and the sheets are like the blankets are just gone. And you know what I wake up to? Like I'll have my thing. I'll wrap myself in like a cocoon of a blanket, and I'll wake up and the blanket's over my face. Like what am I doing in sleep to throw my blanket over my head?
You know how
mosquito.
cats will sometimes they'll grab onto your arms and then just kick furiously. Maybe that's
Apparently,
what
I'm
you're doing
kicking
in your sleep.
furiously.
Oh, I will be right back.
Obviously,
That could
leaving
be
us
taken out
beat
of
up with a bat.
Okay, follow up. What is the longest? Okay, what is either the longest you've gone without sleep, or a time you should have slept and you didn't and you regretted it?
2 days
Um,
without sleep.
A good 2 days,
Jesus.
yeah. I was like 2 days without sleep.
Jesus.
But most of it was
I got
involuntary.
lost in the woods.
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
One time I woke up, pulled
Yeah.
a double shift at work, and then I did a 24-hour stream that ended up going to 30 hours. It was terrible.
That's a while back. No sleep for Battlefield 4? Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed Battlefield 1. That was my favorite.
Battlefield 1 was great.
Oh yeah, I liked spawning in planes, having my friends jump in, and then immediately careening into the ground and jumping out at the last second.
Yeah.
They didn't like that, but I did.
With Zeppelins.
Oh, like whenever it's blowing up, you just run off. It's
Egg
like an action
fucking
movie.
exactly.
Oh, I love that.
Egg fucking exactly.
Too bad you can't play it on Steam because of all the cheaters.
Actually, I think they fixed a bunch of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh,
At least when I play it, I don't have the worst thing ever.
You miss being the French?
Yeah. When the French actually did shit.
Hey, okay. How about it?
What?
They did stuff in World War II as well.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. They're known for World War II getting their teeth kicked in, and then the rest of the UN the rest of the allies having to save their asses.
That was okay. That's a
Prove
myth.
me wrong. Free France.
If it wasn't
yeah,
for
Free
if it-
France, yes.
if it
Free
wasn't
France
for-
outside of France.
Yeah.
if it wasn't for the 80,000 French that held the line against the German advance at Dunkirk, the British Expeditionary Force would not have gotten off at Dunkirk.
That is true.
I'm just saying.
That is true. You know, but if they held better, they wouldn't have been put in that position.
Yeah.
To be honest, no one was thinking that you
Well,
were
the
going to take
resistance
armored
work went
vehicles to a
into
forest.
making
But
D-Day a
then
success.
again,
That is true.
I'm not saying they didn't do
Then again-
anything, but let's be honest, a lot of their stuff was just getting saved.
I just like making fun of the French.
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I like Big for the French too, but I like to give credit where credit's due.
If we're giving credit where
Uh,
credit's due, we have to give them credit where their credit is due. They did a successful revolution again.
Yay.
I do a lot of that.
They do a
Oh, we
lot
were
of
just
that.
we were making fun of the French.
To be fair,
You
no one
can't
knew how
blame
to
France
fight
for not
how
being
to
ready
fight
for the
tanks.
wild changes of the rules
Yeah.
from Germany.
Yeah,
That is true. They had a very World War One doctrine.
They
style,
got lazy.
As well as
It's not that I can't blame
It's not
them.
lazy.
It's that they sat on the laurels, I think, a lot more.
A lot of
It's-
people in Europe
it's-
sat
there's
on
a-
the laurels.
there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, and I would say it wasn't because of like they got lazy. It's
Playing
just that
basketball and
no
being
one,
shot
because
when you're
tank
fine.
warfare was used to support infantry, which what the American doctrine is,
Yeah.
where it's not tank versus tank, it's tanks with infantry versus the tanks. And
Yeah.
so when the Germans and so France was heavily set on defense. And so they just like, oh, Maginot, that's where the only place tanks can go. And then what the Germans do, they go through the forest. It defied all like in that
Yeah.
time logics of warfare. Why would you go through trees? Your vehicles are gonna get stuck. Oh hey, your vehicles did get stuck, but they also broke through where we were not expecting you to be.
yeah.
Mm.
Honestly, if you look at throughout history, the French have had one of the more successful militaries, but they get a bad rep because of the Second World War.
Yeah. Like, honestly, France was a
Yeah.
beast back in its heyday.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like Napoleon.
Napoleon.
That dude. I think he's
Napoleon
the
Bonaparte.
reason. It's surprising that one man could kick everyone's ass so bad that they tried to set it up like a balance of power system afterwards. They're like, no, we can't have that again, and then
Yeah.
it just descended the entire continent into war.
Yeah. But
23
100%.
years and 7 coalitions.
Yep. I think it's time we go to a new topic. You guys
New
ready?
topic. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
right?
yep.
New topic.
Sorry, I had to burp.
Mhm.
That was a cool
So,
graphic. I like.
The new topic is, what do you feel is the most evil companies in the world?
Are we
Man,
basing this off of
Anything.
anything? Like
You can go
because
from EA all the way to Apple.
I think Nestle.
I was gonna say Nestle too.
Nestle?
Oh, have you not
Explain.
heard? Oh, okay, so 2 words: child labor.
Apple.
Child labor. Also, the CEO of Nestle said that.
The Girl Scouts.
Yeah, the,
Child labor.
Yeah, Nestle. The CEO said that was saying like water's not a human right. Like
Yeah.
you don't have a right to water. And then it was funny because he had to walk that back, and he's like, "Guys, I'm sorry. Humans do have the right to water. I misspoke." I'm like, "No, you didn't. No, you
Not
didn't.
really.
You knew exactly what you were saying, dumbass."
Damn.
I think Nestle's one of the evil ones. I also think
Apple. Definitely
what is
Apple.
it?
I mean, Apple's.
I think
already-
any health insurance company that we have here,
Yeah.
health insurance provider.
I have. So I work at a clinic. Basically, I stare at old people's eyes for a living. That
You
would
stare.
be.
Are
that
they
would be
shiny?
cataract. Well, yeah, because they have cataracts.
Oh.
But
Uh.
that's my job, right? I help with cataract surgery, and when you
Boeing.
They're
We're not
filling
allowed
out-
to talk about them.
I
I like to keep living. I don't want to go out the window.
Yeah.
No, you're fine to criticize them as long as you just don't have a whistle anywhere. All right, you're fine. But yeah, so when dealing with patients, not dealing with, but whenever you're trying to get prescriptions or saying, hey, they need this, you need everything in the precise order. Even if you have a comma misplaced, they're gonna pull out the same, oh, this wasn't filled out right. And sometimes they'll just refuse to refill prescriptions because they're like, we don't think that's necessary. And I'm just thinking, the doctor says it is. The clinic says it is.
Who the hell are you to say
Yeah,
this?
who the fuck are you? You don't. You have no profession. Like you
Are
haven't
you a
even
doctor?
saying-
I want to see that PhD right
yeah,
now.
where is your medical background other than just saying no? Exactly. It's stupid. Yeah, and we
Welcome
have to
back,
deal with that
Nikki.
all the time. I think the worst one. It's not really a company, but it's kind of building on
The
insurance
IRS,
thing.
honestly, is the number. Oh God.
The VA is terrible. Oh my goodness. That like you have to fight. You have to jump through so many hoops just for them to say no. And then you
Yeah,
have to
we're
say
talking about the worst companies in the world, Nikki. Just letting you know ahead of time. Like, what's your thought about the worst company in the world?
yeah. So like you have to so basically how it goes is the doctor says, "Hey, we need this."
Nestle.
The company says, "We don't think they do." And then you need to send it to a different doctor who says, "Oh, you know they do." And then they go, "Oh. Oh,
I
okay.
guess they do.
I guess they do. Oh man, we just had to listen to a doctor.
God.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, no, the VA. And the VA
Most
is just
standard oil companies.
yeah.
Yeah, the VA is. I was going to say the VA as well, because the VA is definitely one of those. It's like, yes, they are there to help you, but if it pushes you out like 6 to 8 months of waiting time for X reason, and it could be from like a worker's sore back to like a more immediate thing that you
Uh-huh.
feel like is more immediate, you're still going to be waiting for like months on end until then. So it's just like, and even when you do go to the process of going to get this thing checked out, they'll look at you and be like, all right, cool. All right. So we see this is the problem. We need you to wait another like 6 more months to actually get this thing treated. It's like, I could be dead. It's like, well,
Yeah.
survive.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, cool.
My uncle served in the military and he had some disability that he was covered for, and he wanted to get dental work, and he went over to like the VA and they had a dental office there, and he was like, "Hey, can I've got I've got something going on with my teeth. Can I get that checked out?" And they're like, "No, you have to be fully disabled." Or
Yeah,
you're
that's
in the military."
100% disability now.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know.
God knows you don't need your teeth. I mean, I only need 2 of them, but yeah, it's so stupid. I think that is stupid. And
Yeah.
I've got my family works like in the medical field, and every one of them has said that they are probably the biggest scam in the country, because their
Dental?
entire job what they do is they fight tooth and nail not to do their job.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's great.
A nice little quick little fun example is when I actually had to go to the VA.
Brains damn.
And it was kind of funny because it was, you know how if you arrive on time, you would expect to get served on time, because, being VA, part of the military, like semi-military connected, kind of important. So the place opens up at 7. I arrived there at like 6:45, a little early, but and I see everyone is there. They're not like in some other separate section. No, they are at their desk, like having everything set up and everything. And I'm just like, okay, I go over to them, and like she's clearly like ready, and I was like, it's like, yeah, I'm here for an appointment. It's like, oh, I'm not open yet. It's not 7 o'clock yet. It's like, oh, okay, but I mean, you're already ready. You're like, your lights on. You literally have. You're literally right
Oh no,
here.
you don't understand. They have to do their mani pedis. They have to sign their sheets. They have to watch a movie real quick. That's a very important movie.
Well,
Yeah,
I
to play the
Gotta keep
game of
up employee
solitaire.
morale.
see. I can actually I can have some experience with that, because I mean, to be
Oh
fair,
shit, Kirby died.
Oh,
No,
No.
we've lost the bug.
What will I
We
eat
lost
now?
Not me.
Nope, you get back here. You're next.
No. I'm
We
gonna go
do-
by it. I'm gonna go.
Toasted beaver.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
probably
No,
not the best spot actually.
These children.
Well, at least someone for it. Oh, there he is.
Welcome back.
Man, these children.
These children.
These children.
What was the
Yeah.
beaver doing? What was the beaver doing? Were you trying to steal the food?
Yeah.
No,
I
I
was
was just
still-
I was trying to hide from Sai.
It was next on the menu.
No,
Yes.
but yeah, no. So I can kind of speak to that. And to be fair, I work at a small clinic. It's an eye clinic. It's not really the same as a doctor. But from my experience, if you show up at like early, like 20 minutes early, because we'll have patients who show up like an hour or two before. We don't go off of who got there first. We go off of like the time that's on the sheet. So if you get there, it's kind of policy because it kind of makes sense. But also sometimes we just get so busy that we just get really backed up, and that's why you'll have people say, "Oh, I've been here for 2 hours."
Yeah.
And again, with my clinic, it's just because it's a small one and we don't have the hands to take care of everyone at that time. But if you show up early, they'll put what we do is we put it at like the bottom. So let's say you have an appointment at 2, right? And it's currently 12, and you get there at like 12:30. We will put you at the bottom, and then the patients who get there at that time, whose appointments are like 12:30, 12:45, stuff like that, they'll go first, and we kind of go off of that. So that's why I don't recommend going to the doctor early, because if they do it how we do it, which is kind of standard practice, because they say that it's like, oh yeah, we run things like the 90s. They certainly pay like it's the 90s, but that's neither here nor there. But it's kind of if that's how they run it, that's why
Damn.
it takes so long.
Hmm.
Well,
So
Yeah.
insider info from the Beaver.
well, I think we discussed that. Anyone else have anything to add to that? Otherwise, I say we go to another topic.
Blizzard.
Blizzard.
Oh man, there's so much on that one.
I
There's
got so
I
much
don't gotta
worse
be
than
honest.
Blizzard, man.
There's so much on Blizzard that I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure if you could get through it all within like an hour.
No.
Mhm.
There's
I
so
think there's a new
much of
contender.
that. What?
I play Marvel Rivals out of spite.
Do you know about was it the Magic the Gathering, Wizards of the Coast, the company?
Yeah.
Oh, that's another
doesn't?
one. Oh,
Wizards of the Coast.
oh,
what
they
you do in D.
suck.
They
Wait, what? Wow, what do they do now?
They tried to copyright. I don't know what it was, but they basically
They try to copyright their rule books to the point to where that if
Yeah.
you try to make anything similar, you'd get copyright for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they realized that was a bad idea.
It was a really
because
bad
they-
idea.
Because they had someone who was like, man, this whole D&D thing's a really untapped revenue stream, and we need to do that. And normally you can do that with other products. D&D, you can't do that because that is entirely in the hands of the player, right?
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
rules. They don't have to follow that. They make all the stuff, but you
Yeah.
have like the rules and the licenses to like stuff like Magic Missile.
Yeah.
And on that note, that's why they're really pissed at Baldur's Gate, because Baldur's Gate released as they were kind of developing their own D&D game. But why would you need to do that when you can play Baldur's Gate? That's kind
Yeah.
of like why would you play Assassin's Creed Shadows when Ghost of Tsushima's out? right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they're mad at that. But yeah, I don't like Wizards of the Coast either.
Yeah.
They also have some really dumb stuff with
It's another one.
I'm trying to think.
I would say EA, but at this point they're literally cartoon villains.
Yeah. Konami is a cartoon villain, but they're just so bad at
No,
it.
no, okay,
that
let's
it
be
just
honest.
makes me-
Konami's just literally pachinko machine, the game. That's it. I haven't heard of one game they made that wasn't an app game or a fucking remake in the last 10 years.
Metal Gear Survive.
Yeah,
Oh yes. That's the only. That
Fuck
was the
that
last
thing.
one, wasn't it?
they wanted to make me
No,
pay for
no.
save files. Fuck them.
Contra
Wait,
Rogue
what?
Core.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
made you pay for save files.
And the currency that they had for the game, you couldn't even buy enough for a save file, so you'd either have to spend you have to do two $10 purchases or a big $20.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They made you
Um,
pay for save files, the fucking assholes.
But yeah, also Contra Rogue Core sucked a donkey dick. It was terrible.
Yeah.
don't
You-
don't
you-
play
you know
Contra
what?
Core.
Yeah,
How could you fuck up Contra of all
it's
games?
surprisingly easy.
Do you know how they fucked it up?
How?
They had it where the shooting had a cooldown of like, you shot for 10 seconds and then you had to cool down for like 5 or 6. It was
Yeah,
so
it was
bad.
dumb.
It was terrible.
What?
Yeah.
I think
That's
Ami's
like-
having an aneurysm right now.
That is like the equivalent of like playing okay, there's so many different names of saying it, but Raiden.
Yeah.
The old school Raiden game. You can only fire your gun for 10 seconds, and then you have 5 seconds of just straight surviving while
Yep.
1,000 bullets are hailing on you.
Or that'd be like Street Fighter where you can only throw 10 punches and then you have to wait 3 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's really
Not-
shit.
Well, not gonna lie, that would be an interesting like survival instincts of like strategic placement. So I'd see that as being a little interesting, but not recommended. as,
Curb,
like,
you can't
full
fight.
game
You
thing.
can't fight him. Especially because of children, because you were a child once.
You're
It's
gonna
childish
fight
what you're
with
doing.
concrete.
About to punt this.
Also, I think it's time we go to a new topic.
New topic.
Sweet baby ink.
New topic.
New topic. I agree with you, but new topic.
If we're going to Sweet Baby
Yeah.
Inc., will this show will get canceled? Everyone else will get canceled, and I will be put on lists. I fucking hate that
You know-
company to the bone.
You know, sometimes you just gotta take the chance and just say.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. My hot take. Sweet Baby Inc. is a company that did nothing to the gaming community, actively harmed it, and made everyone actively more racist.
Agree.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
actually quite a wild one, but that is
Sweet Baby
100%
Inc. It was
what
a
they did.
company designed to try and push inclusivity into games, but they didn't care about the quality of the games and only pushed inclusivity to the point to where they made characters, specifically this, that, or other, without caring about the writing, and caused it to where every single character they made either ended up bad or ended up so uninteresting or so forced they felt like unnatural. I guess the best way to put it would be something
Veilguard.
like Veilguard. Yes, if every game they worked on turned into a Veilguard in one way or another,
Yeah.
it felt
Like-
so forced.
I
So-
I
do
see.
think I do think
Yeah.
inclusivity is important because I like getting different
Okay.
perspectives. And
So-
I'm not saying I'm not saying that you're not against that because
No, no,
I'm
no, no,
the
no, no.
exact same way.
No, my
Because-
thing is this. I love inclusivity. I think it's great. But there's a difference between inclusivity and shoving, like,
pandering.
you
Tokenism.
Yeah, they did tokenism. That was their entire thing they sold. And you know what's worse? They went out and basically went to the marketing teams and said, if you don't agree with us, we're going to push this so far down your throat and make you fear that if you don't do this, you're actively going to lose money. That's the entire
And-
reason any of these companies even pushed any of it.
No, it's worse. They said if you don't do this, we're making it public.
Yeah,
And
they're
saying,
making
"Oh,
it
they
public.
didn't
They
do that."
threatened these companies. They were basically blackmailing them.
Yeah.
Which I feel like if they'd gone and done something like this and the quality of their work isn't paying the dividends that they threaten, I feel like they should have been sent to court.
Every
For
game they have worked on has been a
defamation.
bomb. Ever since
Yeah.
they figured out what Sweet Baby Inc. did, they have bombed every game they've worked on.
Yeah.
You know what game they worked on?
Which one?
Shadows.
Don't
They
say
worked on
Dustborn.
Shadows. They've also worked on, and I quote, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Oh my god. That
They
yeah,
worked
I
on
forgot
that
about
game.
that.
You know what else they worked on?
Veilguard.
They did work on Veilguard.
Oh, dude, can I
Pretty much
They
every
work-
failed game that you've heard
Every-
in the past
Yes.
2 years.
You can connect them in one way or another to either the CEO, who, and I quote, actively threatened a lot of developers and does a lot of really shitty shit. Like,
Can I talk
Hmm.
about Suicide Squad for a second?
we can
Oh,
talk
boy,
about that
yes.
later.
Okay.
Oh,
Half the games we're
alright,
talking
alright.
about. The reason you don't know half the games we're talking about, Nikki, is because they either bombed so bad that they nearly killed the developer, or they actually did kill the developer.
in another sense, the game didn't bomb so hard that they fell in and out of security faster before they even came out, or when they did
Suicide
release,
Squad
they
Kill the
just
Justice League.
immediately
Let's put it
died.
this way. I'll give an example. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was a game done by Rocksteady, the guys who did the Batman Arkham series. It was a very
is
popular
awesome, by the
series.
way.
It is. But Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was so bad, they managed to lose $200 million. Maybe
Yeah.
more.
And the CEO is like, I think we're gonna push for more live services.
Yeah.
I think that's
Oh,
a
you
great
said-
idea.
Oh, you say unlucky? Well, here's another good and grand fine example. The
Multiverse.
Concord.
Oh,
One of the-
God,
One of the
Concord.
most infamous games in development next to No Man's Sky in its very early time in development. Concord was like what? It was like
It was so bad. It came out within a week, was shut down within a week, and cost Sony more than $400 million.
You guys want to know something?
yeah.
My
What?
most prized possession is a physical copy of Concord.
You actually still have
a
worst part
physical
is,
copy
you
of
know the worst
Concord?
part is
I
that
do,
will
I
actually
do.
make you more money than the devs got.
You know,
That company went to bust because of that
so
game.
true.
so the story behind that was
Just
I got
having
off
that
work-
in your inventory is like
yes,
getting you money.
in my inventory.
Yeah,
Like
you
having-
understand? It's
like-
not rare to have. It's not that it's rare to have it. It's that the game died so quickly. Just having the disc means you have something that no one else can play anymore.
They only had
Yeah.
10,000. They only sold 10,000 physical copies.
Exactly.
And they
So-
and
so
they
you-
did, and that was before they had the return.
Exactly.
Yeah, so you have 1 out of 10,000
Or
physical
possibly-
copies
Yes.
that still is probably intact because I'm pretty sure everyone else threw it right into the
Yeah.
fire.
So my story with that is, I got off work one day and I was in the truck. I like to have YouTube videos in like the corner. Like I just like having the audio. I don't watch them when I'm driving. All right, because that's stupid. But I go through like I just have like some audio playing in the background while I'm driving because my truck doesn't have a radio. But I saw that they announced that Concord was they were shutting it down in a couple days, and I was like, I need to get a copy. So like a quarter mile from that place is the only GameStop in like 20 miles from there, and it's a small town. I go there and I was like, hey, do you guys have any copies of Concord? And they're like, we have one. I was like, oh, did you sell a lot? It's like, no, we've only had one because one person pre-ordered it and didn't pick it up. I was like, Can I
That's
buy-
so bad.
It's like, can I buy it? And the lady at the cashier turned to her boss, is like, can he? They're shutting it down. He's like, no one else is gonna buy it. Just give it to him.
It's like, I don't give
So,
a shit.
I got that game for $25, and it's great.
Wow.
I love it.
You got a $60. Wait, was it $60 or $70 it was trying to sell
It was
for?
no, it was 40.
It was 40?
Yeah.
Wait, that was the
Um,
full price of it? I thought it was more.
No, it was 40. They were pushing it with 40.
Huh.
but-
I thought,
Yeah, no, it was 40.
Yeah,
because
it did.
That was I think that was one of the main things that killed the game because
It did.
all of their competitors were free, and they're like, here is the most generic ass game. $40, please.
Yeah,
whoa,
I feel like
whoa. Let's put some respect on generic. They blatantly made this game look the worst as possible.
Oh, I'm not talking.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the looks. That was abhorrent.
yeah.
But I'm talking about the gameplay itself. It was completely.
Oh,
I'm gonna be
yeah,
honest,
that
guys.
part.
I feel like we're going on tangent, and I feel like it's time for a new topic.
Oh, but it's so much good.
We could talk
Yes,
about it
well, I get to-
later.
I get to talk about my prized possession.
But this is what makes it so heated.
It does. But I feel like this was a tangent. We should actually go to the actual topic.
All right, actual
Okay.
topic.
New topic. Now, question. What type of belly buttons you got?
I saw this and I was confused. Like,
I was just fucking, I'm gonna be honest, these were like last minute questions, and I was like, I don't know what to ask. What type of belly button you got?
I've got-
I gotta know how is this going to be? How is this a hot take? Where's the? How is this going to be a debate? I'd like to see how you spin this.
mine's a holographic foil.
Wait, no, you mean that?
Very hot take, Christian Sai. You're welcome, Nikki. You're welcome. Because I humbly submit that any belly buttons are actually the best belly buttons. You cannot convince me otherwise.
You know what? I'm going to play devil's advocate. I'm going to actually debate you on this.
Debate
I'm going to say Audi because it makes cleaning your belly button so much easier by comparison.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't say Audi's the better, just because I'm gonna be honest. I feel like it's just like, well, let's see. Where do I want to hit? Oh wait, there's a target right there. Bang.
Wait, hold on.
Hit you in the
Wait,
stomach.
Guys,
That's how Houdini died.
I had a
Oh,
really
God.
dumb thought.
There's no way I have a tick here. Okay, bro.
Is Kavasi still
Would
with us?
would a Audi belly button count as a third nipple?
Yes.
Uh.
Yes. If it helps my argument, yes.
Wait. Okay.
If it proves my agenda, yes.
Well,
Oh shit,
yep,
Curve's
and
dead
right
again.
when I asked, there he goes. Oh, he's back.
I had to leave to clear my thoughts. I had to leave my
You
thoughts
know
for a second.
what? You know what? Valid.
So, Curve,
100%
question.
understand.
What type of belly button you got?
Okay, I'm going to start with saying no for Audi belly button being a third nipple.
It is,
for
though.
very obvious reasons.
It
Well,
is.
I mean, it doesn't have the functionality, but it serves the same
It
purpose.
does.
What?
Let
am
me
I
be back
hearing?
I don't.
in tenor. I'll let you think and talk about it.
Oh my god.
Okay, here's
Nikki's
a,
like, I'm out of here.
here's a funny one. Here's a morbid but funny one. Hot topic if you really want to go into this. How many mouths does the human body have?
I don't even want to answer this question now.
No, go
I was
ahead.
talking about
How
belly
many
buttons. How
mouths
do we get
does
to
the-
mouths?
No. This
No.
plays
How
into the
does
topic.
this? You gotta tell me. How does this entertain? How does this
Okay.
intertwine?
One. We have one mouth.
Incorrect. We have two. We have
Where's
two
the
mouths.
second one?
Your belly button.
Oh my god.
Oh, I guess technically at one point, but
Yeah,
I
but like if you really push the idea, it can still be conceived as a
I'd
mouth.
like to see you shove like
Yeah,
an entire
yeah.
fucking
All right, I'm
Chick-fil-A
gonna head out.
sandwich.
Oh my
It's not
god.
your burger. I need to
Alright.
stuff an entire turkey Thanksgiving dinner in there.
I don't even
All
want
right,
to.
new topic.
No.
let's do
I
new
just-
topic
yeah,
now.
yeah. Let's just get out of this. This is a bad topic. Regrets are
Oh.
made. Topic new.
You
Oh my
made
God.
this. You
I
did
did.
this.
I did. I did make this list. I can regret my choices. Let me learn. Oh god. What's a movie you think got its concept wrong? And I'll give an
Avatar.
example. I was gonna say that actually.
Wait, which one?
With the
What
tall blue
define-
people.
The tall blue
define
people.
define getting the concept wrong because there's some
No,
where
the
they
concept
move-
in Avatar right now. I'll give an example. The concept in Avatar is, nature versus like society and all that shit, right? Like nature
Right,
versus
Pocahontas.
progress and all that. Yeah, kind of the same thing. But there's a movie that did the concept so much better with actual more nuance and actually made you think about it. Princess Mononoke.
Okay, yeah.
So in Princess Mononoke, the character he goes from he goes on a journey. He meets a society. That society needs to cut down trees and actually build stuff and actually make society better in order to help protect themselves against foreign invaders. Well, there's the other group, which is like the princess and everything like that, and she's mostly for the forest, advocating for the forest creatures and all that shit, right?
Mm.
Mhm.
And it's a dichotomy. It's not just, oh my gosh, the forests are good. Anyone who's trying to build anything is evil, which is in Avatar, where the blue people are seen as literally Shangri-La and like peace for everything. And then you go to the military guys who are literally just basically destroying the planet.
I
But they
see
treat
what
it so
you mean.
black and
Okay.
white, where I feel like the concept is more deep than that.
I don't really have one, but the only thing I can think of is if it's like the only thing I can think of is if an adaptation that got it wrong, like the entire concept wrong. And that is
Okay.
for me Netflix's Death Note.
Oh god.
I
Wait, which movie?
don't the
Death
Death,
Note.
Note on Netflix.
Oh, Death Note. Oh god, that was a
Netflix.
huge miss.
So when I was in high school, my girlfriend at the time introduced me to anime with Death Note.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I loved it. I was a bit distracted because
You eat
one
a
of the
chip.
one of the voice actors was the
Welcome
same
back.
one from Kai from Ninjago, so that was a bit distracting.
Yeah.
But like I thought it was really cool, and so I was watching that, and I saw the movie was there, right? And keep in mind, I don't know much about anime, right? I had just gotten into the story, and I just got to like the first half of. I'm
Uh-huh.
not gonna spoil it, but where an important event happens and a certain character wins. But I got to watch the movie, and I was like, how? How do you get it so wrong? Like what the
I don't
fuck?
know.
Like Light in the anime is this genius, right?
Yeah.
Because he thinks about everything, right? He plans for every, he treats take the Death Note, right? He has an entire mechanism to where his room will fucking explode if he doesn't take it. Like if anyone else takes it, right?
Yeah.
Because he has to disarm it with a pen. In the movie, he just leaves it out, and it gets stolen multiple
Yeah.
times. Like what the fuck?
It doesn't make any
They-
sense.
They took the brilliant aspect of what light is and just said, make them American.
Okay, Nikki just said a great one. Episode 8, fully agree of Star Wars.
Oh,
I just think all the sequels is bad.
All of them.
All
are.
the-
Well, 7 is kind
newer
of redeemable
sequels.
if you take into account it's basically just trying to get people back into Star Wars.
I see what
The Disney.
I see what the Last Jedi was trying to do, right? They were trying to
There is
have that
a-
same. They were trying to have the same kind of plot twist, but instead of "I am your father" is
Star
"Oh
Wars
no, your parents are no."
7 is just
And I
Star
get
Wars
what
if
they
you
were
didn't
going
watch it. That's the
Yeah.
point. But like, I forgive
Well-
7 because let's be honest, trying to get people back into Star Wars after the prequels and everything else like that was going to be difficult.
Oh,
So,
wouldn't.
Yeah.
so well, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it wasn't the worst, if that makes sense. I do feel like
My-
8 was the actual pinnacle of the worst because while they try to do like stuff
Oh.
to shock you, there's a difference between shocking you and then blatantly pissing you off.
Right. My.
Because let's be
thing-
honest, sorry to interrupt you, but it's like
No, you're good.
it's one of those things of this. Everyone likes a good surprise. We don't like surprises that come out of nowhere that don't make any sense. Like, I'm gonna be honest,
Right.
you know what would have been a great surprise? Rey should have turned to the dark side. She
And
should have turned to the
Kylo-
dark side.
Yeah, and Kylo goes to.
No, they should have both turned to the dark side. They should have both turned to the dark side and actually become the new Sith. And Luke's
And
entire
Finn actually becomes a
monologue.
Jedi.
Yeah, and Finn becomes the Jedi. That would have been so much more interesting because you see a
It
character
would've,
trying to do good, just wanting to have someone, and then the one person she connects with is the person that leads her down to the dark side. That would have been so much more interesting than fucking, like, what happened,
Yeah. My biggest problem with that whole movie, the writing is very inconsistent from Force Awakens, and that
Yeah.
comes from
mean
them not
everything?
planning. Yeah, well, that comes from them not planning it out from the beginning. I personally think 9 is a worse movie, but I hate 8 more.
Yeah,
But my biggest problem is the tone.
I fully
It's
agree.
I remember because my dad. I feel bad for my dad because that's an entirely different tangent.
Because,
He and I got to go early day
Yeah.
premiere, right? And we got out of it. I told him like on that day is like that was a Marvel movie.
I didn't
that-
like it.
It was just the amount of wisecracking one-liners that would interrupt the pacing and the tone. That's what Marvel does.
I'm gonna
and-
be
That doesn't work. It doesn't fucking work.
Also-
because in the first minute, they're like, it's this tense moment where you have the guy on the Star Destroyer threatening him, and then Poe's like, "Oh, that just happened," or like something along those lines. And I'm like, I don't. Why?
I
I'm
will
not-
also.
I-
Can I interrupt for
have
here?
no- Yes.
Because Nikki points out a great thing. They literally did every major plot twist on every major plot.
In every movie.
No.
remade
In
the
8
trilogy.
specifically, every major plot of 8 was also a twist. Let's be
yeah.
honest. Finn about to sacrifice himself gets stopped by Rose. Fucking Poe Dameron leading an assault to try and save the ship after the crazy lady is trying to basically do it. Ends up she had the plan all along. You know, every single thing they did ended up being a plot twist. The spy they helped to help them turn down the shields to save the fleet turns out to be a fucking traitor. Every plot had a twist. And I'm like, why did every single plot need a twist?
Yeah, like you can have a big
It's
one.
kind of the plot itself. Let's just
They just, I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened. Like, the prequels, as bad as they were, it was coherent. Like in the plot, not in a plot sense, but in a sense of
story,
vision.
You understand what's happening from
Yeah.
point to point.
You know, you
Even
kind
if
of
it's-
get the
even if it's
story.
on space, yeah, even if it's on space politics, it's just the worst thing you can focus on.
Yeah.
To be honest. Like there is a vision, right? And it is Anakin's descent into the dark side. There was no vision at the beginning. They did not plan this at all, and I don't know why. I do not know why. It's kind of like Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, which that's another one. The Hobbit. Oh my god. That trilogy was terrible.
Yeah. Kind of get away with it because it's big. Oh yeah, and 9 was bad because 8 let them know where to go. I honestly feel like JJ got cucked by Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, I don't really. I
Guy
didn't really
directed
like
8 was.
J.J.
Oh yeah, the worst part is The worst part is JJ Abrams actually had a decent plan for the actual trilogy. Whether you liked 7 or didn't like the rest of them, you have to admit Ryan Johnson fucked him over in 8
And you
because
wanna
he
know
took
the
his script and threw it out the window.
You want to know the weirdest thing? I
What?
like Ryan Johnson. I like the stuff he makes. Looper, fucking Knives
Okay,
Out.
so-
He directed Ozymandias, the episode in Breaking Bad, like the best one.
Yeah, but
what
do
happened?
you know
I
what
don't
you know what happened?
No, I
It was
don't.
his own hubris. You know what he said? He likes movies that have endings. He ended the trilogy in one movie when he literally didn't need to.
When it's
He was the
second and a
middle
third.
movie guy. He didn't need to end the trilogy to make room for his new trilogy that they had planned at the time. And then after 8 was such a fucking failure, they were like, yeah, you're not getting a trilogy and get out of Disney.
Yeah. Side. While we're talking about Star Wars, side tangent. I'm so glad D&D did not get their trilogy. Like they
Yeah.
fucking deserve that. Like they did not. Like they got
Practiced.
what they deserved.
Oh wait, what do you mean?
D&D, the writers for Game of
as well
Thrones.
because 8 was...
David Benioff and D.B. Weiss. That's what.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what? Yeah,
Wait, are we
actually,
talking about?
Okay, so all right, so the directors for Game of Thrones were approached by Disney, and they're like, "Hey, we want you to do a trilogy of movies for Star
Yeah.
Wars." And they're like, "Yeah, that's awesome. We're gonna finish Game of Thrones." And they rushed season 8. HBO was like, "You know, we don't like take more seasons to finish this." And they're like, "Nope, we can do it." And it's the worst fucking season.
yeah,
And they rushed through it so they could get to their new shiny toy, and they didn't get it.
yeah. Like,
That's why season 8 was god awful.
it was bad. And there's a
Yeah.
lot of things. I honestly feel like Ryan Johnson used fucking Ryan Johnson used Star Wars just to practice out movie crafting. Because he practiced like from what Nikki's saying, he like practiced twists out on 8 so he can use it in like Knives Out and shit like that.
And I think that's fine to practice on a
Streamers
movie,
take
but
a-
not when you're interrupting some like a trilogy, right?
Mhm.
Do that with another movie you make to practice
Exactly.
twists. Or make a twist on like I guess Knives Out was. You think
My thing
episode
is that
8
you know
was a
what my thing
practice
is.
for Knives Out?
I think
Mhm.
modern day like directors, their main problem is their damned ego. They can't get out of their own way for a fucking second to realize, hey, if I'm directing a trilogy, maybe I should stick to the script I was left, or maybe just change it a little bit and not fuck with the entire story threads, especially if I'm not the one who wrote the first movie.
Mhm.
I don't know. There's a lot of things I would fucking criticize. I'm gonna be honest, if I had the power, I'd fire half the writers in Hollywood.
I think Greta Gerwig is actually a good example of how like a new good director.
Yeah.
I like Greta Gerwig.
You know,
I think she directed Barbie. I think she directed Lady Bird, Little Women. Very good
Yeah.
movies.
who's the
not ashamed-
director? Who's the director of Kung Fu Panda 2?
Because
Because she was awesome. She was amazing.
Jennifer Yu Nelson.
No, yeah, she's great. She's fucking fantastic director. You can't prove me otherwise. She was amazing.
Oh,
Very good.
Yeah.
very good. Like there are good directors. It's just Hollywood's kind of in the same state that video games are now, where the budgets are ridiculously big,
And they think
need to
they're
rely.
getting-
They need to rely on these big blockbusters. But I think that bubble is popping at the same time the video game. Like
You know what
not
happened?
Yeah. What? But COVID.
Godzilla 1 happened.
What do you mean?
Yeah, elaborate.
Okay, so Godzilla 1 is a Japanese movie. It's one of the Japanese Godzilla movies. It was done by the guys who did the Attack on Titan live action movie, but they did their own Godzilla movie. It was really, really good. You know how much it costed?
How much?
$10 million.
Really?
$10 million. It won
Holy-
Best Feature of the Year. It was that good.
Oh my god.
It was fantastic. The only movie it could rival is basically the original. That's how good that movie was. It was a small budget. The CGI looked fantastic, and Godzilla was fucking terrifying.
That I have to watch Godzilla 1 now.
Godzilla
Holy shit.
1 was
Yeah,
a
same.
story about a Japanese guy dealing with survivor's guilt and trying to save what little family he has made.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
You can do a lot with like
Very little.
with visual effects when you don't rush the artists.
Yeah.
The perfect example is Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest.
God, I love Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, the trilogy. I think the movies after that were kind of shit,
Yeah.
but
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I still like Pirates of the Caribbean, even if they're not the best.
I
I
have
feel
a
like the
soft
worst
spot
one
for
was the one
4.
with Blackbeard.
No, I like that one.
I thought that was the worst
I-
one.
I like it. The one after that was not good, but I like that in a fun bad way, right?
Yeah.
I kind of like seeing what is his name? God no.
Johnny Depp.
Dead Man Tell Dead Man
No.
Tell No Tales thing.
No, not that
Captain
movie. That movie was bad.
Salazar.
The oh god, Barbarossa. I think that's his name.
Oh yeah, Barbarossa.
I like him being a
Oh yeah, no,
a
that
fleet.
was Captain Salazar. That was Dead Man Tell No Tale.
I like Barbarossa being on like leading a fleet now and just seeing that whole arc. I liked that.
Oh
think the whole-
gosh.
I think the whole like getting to the Fountain of Youth was like the whole like the mermaids. That was cool. I like
That one, I still don't like that. Like the Blackbeard one just felt like the worst one to me, just because I don't know, he just wasn't as memorable as like some of the other villains. Captain Salazar was more memorable just because they're all dead and they're literally just hunting him to see half the time, and it was so cool. They couldn't step on the land, which was their curse, which was interesting, and the entire thing
That
was
was
trying to break all curses of the sea.
Yeah, but I think just the whole direction and pacing of that movie just kind of
True, but I still say it's still more interesting than like Blackbeard one, where it's just like I don't know, it just didn't hit as well. But we do have to admit, Davy Jones was peak.
Oh, David Jones.
Oh, super
Yeah.
beat.
Oh, me like you.
No,
The
no, Davy
piano
Jones.
scene, the piano scene when he's playing with that. Oh my gosh, that was such.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I
it sent
tried.
chills.
I tried
David
to do that,
Jones.
but it's, yeah, I tried to do what he did, but you can't really do it.
Duh,
with
yeah,
the dude.
fear death.
Oh yeah,
I
I
need to
still
grow
love
my
the fact
beard.
that that's just Bill Nye. That's
Part of the
that's-
ship, part of the crew, part of the
What?
ship.
Bill Nye, like the science guy.
Yeah, he is Davy Jones.
Really?
No,
Yeah, I know, right?
he's not.
Yeah.
Bill Nye is not Davy Jones.
Hold on, I'm
Yes,
looking
it
this
is.
up.
I don't think it's him actually. I think it's someone else.
No, it's actually him.
I really don't think it.
I promise you, it is.
I don't
The
believe
fact-
this.
And the little
Not,
tick.
no, not Bill Nye. Bill Nye with with a Y at the end.
Oh, different. Okay,
I was
Bill
but I was
Nye, the
thinking-
science guy.
no, not that one.
not that one.
What do you mean, not that one?
It's not Bill
No,
Nye.
No, I miss Bill Nye. Your date is only 3 months away. Yar.
Yeah, yeah.
I miss Bill Nye. I can't believe he died in that hot air balloon accident.
Yeah,
Very sad.
yeah. No more
He
David
didn't make
Jones.
that. Oh wait, no, sorry, David Bill Nye.
Yeah, I was talking about the Smiling Friends episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What is
Oh,
happening?
Oh, in Smiling Friends, there's an episode where they get Bill Nye to talk about death, and he dies in a balloon accident.
Yeah. I like Salazar as a character, but the one was the least favorite for all the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Yeah, I mean, I will say this: it's probably not my favorite. You're not gonna beat Davy Jones. That trilogy was peak right there. Let's be honest. But like, you have to admit, he was still more of an interesting villain than fucking Blackbeard was.
To be honest, I forgot Blackbeard was in.
Exactly.
Was
You forget Blackbeard,
Yeah.
but you still remember Salazar.
Yeah, I feel like that's a very
Yeah.
important thing. Wait, hold on. Actually, do we have another topic, or are we free to just?
We do have one last topic, actually.
Alright.
Okay.
Are you guys ready for the final topic of the night?
Yes.
Let's
And then
do
we're
it.
free to-
I've been waiting for this one. I've been waiting for this one.
This is the topic of: do the ends justify the means? Go.
Depends on
Okay.
what the means are.
And
We'll go one by one. Omni, you go first.
does the ends justify the means? Well, that's a very broad statement. But if it's about aid and everything we talked about today, no.
They
It's
always
just
justify
no.
the memes, X.
they
The
just
memes.
have not been justified at all. Like the ends have met and they still have nothing worthwhile to show for it. And I feel like this is going to now across the board, from gamings to companies to movies. This is almost across the board now. It's getting
Welcome to
that
the
bad.
ADHD episode.
ADHD.
Welcome. I don't know what's going
Jurassic
on.
Park. Na.
I should put you guys all in pens and have VTuber Park.
Oh god.
I don't belong in that.
Yes, you do. You
I'm probably gonna
specifically do.
No,
yeah.
I don't.
Yes, you
I'm wearing a
fucking
suit.
do.
I have a suit and tie. I'm sophisticated. thank you.
Bullshit.
Look at this.
Call you bullshit on your
Hold it
sophistication.
in a pen. I'm
I
not.
did.
No, I'm
I
gonna
just
put
gave
you
and
in.
I just put a dog in
gonna-
my place.
You know, I'm gonna put Nikki in a bunch of firewalls
fair.
and just leave her there. I could just see through a screen.
I already did that. It's too late.
Game. Just game.
She's stuck in a smart toaster.
She
Alright,
is a
she's
smart
stuck in
toaster.
Smart toaster.
there. Okay. On
So-
a real note,
Yeah.
it depends on the situation, but I don't always believe that the ends justify the means. Like, if you were to make a random scenario, like, would you rather have one individual suffer while the 8 billion people on this planet can live? I'd be on the fence about it. All right, I'd be on the fence about it, and I'd be like, they shouldn't have to do that. But if it saves 8 billion people, then it's kind of like, okay, maybe.
I would say it's not the ends always justifying the means, but the means should. How put it? The means should not end up by making the end the means should never make the end feel like. I'm trying to put this in the way right. The means to get to a solution should never trump the actual solution.
Yes.
Yes.
Like
And
if my goal is to make a pie, and my means are I go stab a person to get said pie, that is
Oh,
not
yeah,
a worthy
okay,
mean.
yeah,
But if
alright,
I but if I go work at a job to get the money to get said pie, the means were worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's all
okay,
about
then,
what
yeah.
the
You know?
means are.
The means
As long as
should never outweigh the end.
As long as the means aren't people
You're really totally
and
probably
at their expense.
trolley problem
make a
tonight,
long
huh?
ans-
So your answer is
make a
depends.
long answer.
It's not that it depends, but it's situational.
Yeah, which I agree with.
I think the whole ends justify the means question to me is just one that it was like, does this always like? Because they usually put in the thing of trolley questions like, to save 14 lives, does killing 3 survive? I'm like, You know what? If it adds one more and doesn't decrease, like you can't just kill 3 and like not save the 5 as well. Like, things are gonna get bad no matter what. So which one saves more lives? It will depend. Send it down to math eventually. But it's one of those things of you got to make a choice, and what's your choice? It's either kill 5, kill 2, that shit. Why did you go from pie to murder? The point is, I'm just trying to show you how it can escalate very fucking quickly.
Yeah.
Change according to the scale.
Yeah, that's just,
What if there was a bioterror attack in a big city, release a terrible virus that could potentially end humanity? Would just nuking the city ensure the viruses doesn't get out be justified? In certain cases, maybe. Like if they're gonna release it in like 10 minutes and you can't do anything but nuke it, maybe that is the best option.
A real question for this that people have always asked. Are we okay if we get on to like this relates to the topic? I don't know how far you're okay with like controversial topics.
We can push it, but don't, as long as it's not too far.
All right. So do you know about Operation or is it called Downfall? Like
Operation
the
Downfall?
invasion of mainland Japan in World War II?
Oh yeah, that was the whole thing where they were debating: is it worth to send another like several hundred U.S. guys to Japan to invade it and then cause their surrender, or just nuke it twice and win?
Yeah, and
The nuke's fun.
because what is it? Yeah, because the idea behind it. So they made Purple Hearts, right? And this gives you an idea on how big this was supposed to be.
Millions of lives,
the
right?
The U.S. was using Purple Hearts made for that operation, and we finally stopped having to use that stockpile in 2022.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. And by the way, this invasion plan was in 1945, so
Yeah.
we almost got to 100 years of using that stockpile. Can you imagine that? How many people have gotten that? It's about a few, like tens of thousands of lives. But the question is like, do you justify dropping 2 nukes on a city? Because the death tolls were around 300 to 400,000 lives. The estimated amount of lives that if you were going to do a naval invasion of mainland Japan was in like the millions.
Yeah.
Like, do you think that this justifies dropping 2 nukes on? It's like that. It's kind of like it's an extreme question.
What people don't know is that it
But,
could have been
yeah.
worse. At bombs.
Yeah. That it's
Bad bombs?
interesting to
you don't know this, do you?
that's where they tied napalm to.
Yeah. They tied
bats,
napalm
yeah.
to bats. And you know what the worst part is? They would release them in the early morning. And the thing is this, instead of the nukes, if they used the bat bombs, it would have been worse because the bat bombs would actually land and then hide in the roofs of buildings and then boom.
Yeah. The only reason they didn't do that is because of the nuclear droppings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the
Nuclear
next solution.
droppings, that sounds bad. I mean,
Yeah,
nuclear
and plus, like, how are they going to get enough bats to make that?
They actually
viable
got
thing?
enough to do that. They did a live
You'd be
test and it nearly
surprised.
went really wrong and nearly
Yeah.
killed the army guys. But the Marines were like, I want this.
You'd be surprised on how many projects. Like, there was a project where they were training pigeons to work in the first ever I thought of homing missiles, where where pigeons would pilot the missile. So if one pigeon went off course, the other pigeon would direct the missile towards the target.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's super crazy.
Yeah. Are we just Dr. Eggman?
Yeah. So like that's one question. But
Oh gosh,
to
we're just
get off
Dr.
the serious
Robotnik.
topic, if
actually,
you want to, what are you gonna say? What are you saying?
Before we do, there was one last thing. It's an interesting thing to think about if the U.S. didn't drop the nukes, they went with the mainland invasion, because this is something that I remember reading and I thought it was interesting. So, say you were a parent of a guy who was deployed in Japan, got killed, right? And that would have, at the minimum, would have been 100,000 casualties, right? If it came out that the U.S. had spent billions of dollars on a weapon that they thought might have ended the war, but didn't, what do you think the reaction would have been like?
Yeah.
Like, the president would have been impeached, like General Groves probably would have been fired and
Yeah.
probably arrested. Like, it's an interesting thing to think about.
Yep.
Mhm.
Either way. But yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on the ends justifying the means?
As long as people aren't the means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Onto the non-serious side,
Uh-huh.
if you were to ask me this question in a game of 40,000, a 40k,
No, yeah, absolutely. They would. Yeah.
me and Nikki, we're guard players. We know what sacrifice is.
The ends always justify the means.
Yeah, Nikki,
Oh
Nikki,
my
I know this.
gosh.
I don't care how many soldiers I send at that front line. I'm making
You
sure I'm
soldiers
taking that
have to-
objective.
In
That
case
objective is
there's a mean
mine.
to pay 340k. Yeah.
Yep.
Not the greatest.
So I've been getting into Warhammer, and I'm pronouncing the names all wrong because the person I was playing with, he really likes I think I don't know the names, but I said the name Asbestos Asgardes, and he's like, never fucking say that again.
Oh, it's
I-
Adeptus, yeah.
I'm just more
his
figuring.
bestest.
I'm just more figuring out that Midas is now a Chad Warhammer 40k enjoyer.
Minus,
kidding.
would you like to play 40k sometime?
I've played what is the one I've played? I think Space Marine 2. That's what I got into. But I'm
Hell
looking
yeah.
to get
You
into
should
more of it. And Dark
Nikki
Tide.
is now
Do
very
you have-
adamantly saying you should
So,
play with
can I-
us.
Do you have
Alright.
Tabletop Simulator?
I do have Tabletop Simulator.
Then we can play 40k together and we can teach
Let's.
you.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so
Yeah.
you don't understand. Nikki is typing "Let's fucking go" basically. Give me your friend code right now.
So,
I will tell you right now that Nikki likes preserving her troops' lives, which I could never understand. When I'm playing guard, I don't care if you're gonna kill those guys at the front line. I do not care. Like those guys that just died at the front that just got mowed down by some ungodly weapon
We
that
have a
I've never seen
billion
before.
other. We have a
Yeah, I
billion
got a-
other in
Oh
reserve.
my
I got like-
gosh,
I got
Warhammer
like
isn't
three-
good comparison for
I got like
reality. It's
3
called
billion,
Grim
man.
Dark for a reason. Fully agree, but still, it's fun to think about.
Yeah.
I do not. I.
Yeah, so if
Just
you asked for
had-
that question in 40k, I would be like, yeah, ends always justify the means.
But yeah,
Oh.
so now that we've finished that topic, do you guys have any last minute topics you want to talk about? Anything that's just poking your
Suicide
brain?
Squad.
Oh, God, are we going back to that?
Yes.
Should
I
we talk
wanna
about
talk
Mrs.
about-
Freeze?
We can talk
Mrs.
about.
Freeze?
Oh, yeah, they gender bit
they-
Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
Like in
Huh?
Suicide Squad or like
Yeah.
as a DLC kind of adventure?
As a DLC character, yeah.
Send me this picture
this
right
is
now.
not
They
like Mr.
literally
Freeze's
just it's
wife.
this is not his wife. This is just him gender bit.
and they
Send
made
me
the
this
Joker
picture
a
right
theater
now.
Kid.
They also make the Joker a theater kid who also didn't know who he was. Like, how about he wasn't confident. He was looking for people's approval. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Also,
Was this like an alternate universe?
yes.
Okay.
But the
Oh,
problem is
don't have
this. When it came to at least Mrs. Reyes, they really just all they really did was just gender bit them. That's all they did.
I think,
And they gave them a really, really shitty design too.
That's not even the worst character they added. That's Lawless.
Yeah.
Oh
Lawless?
my. Lawless
Wait.
was the think about the people on Twitter that are like, yeah, I'm against the system. I don't like fuck corporations, fuck
I
capitalism.
don't even know what character you're
and yet
talking
they-
about.
Lawless? Oh my god, it's So
Like after
basically, it's the
Mrs. Freeze, I
daughter-
just thought the
it's the-
game died.
it died. It died a month.
It
ago.
died
Like,
before that. Way
but
before.
they officially shut down future plans for that after Deathstroke, which was a cool character that
Yeah,
actually looked
After
good.
the first cool
but-
character, they shut it down.
Yeah, but Lawless was the daughter of Deadshot, and it is basically modeled after a Twitter person
Oh
who
god.
says that they hate like the modern first world, and yet actively spends like 20 gets like 20 Starbucks orders in a day, something like that. But it's terrible. But the main thing I wanted to talk about is the fucking story and how they ended it. Oh my god. It's
Oh yeah, didn't they say it was like Batman's plan all along?
No, it's
No.
worse. So when the game came out, they're like, we're killing off the Justice League, right?
Yeah.
Like they're dead. And like how they treated Batman was
No, they just put him in a chair and shot his ass.
Right, but you
Yeah.
know what? I had a small amount of respect. You're like, okay, you're actually doing this. You killed off the entire Justice League.
Yeah.
You know what? That takes balls. And then they ruin it by saying, "Oh yeah, no, they were all clones."
Yeah.
And you want to know the worst part is? Well,
Yeah,
yeah, that.
that.
But also,
Yeah, perfect.
Wonder Woman wasn't a clone. She actually died. And guess what game they're working on next? A Wonder Woman game.
No, that was actually canceled.
Did they
Oh,
cancel it?
wonder why.
Yeah, they
No, I
did.
thought they
No,
restructured it.
they canceled it because they've been developing it, and then after the fucking atrocious thing that was Suicide Squad, they are now working on a Batman Beyond Arkham game.
I'm looking it up. It's still years away. It was originally supposed to be released next year, but they said it's delayed.
Yeah, I'm not. I heard something about cancellation. I really don't think the game's coming out.
Oh man, and I find it funny that they're making the game on the one Justice League member that died.
Yeah, I
That
had more
stayed
hope
dead.
for Marvel's 1914, or no, was it 1945?
I don't know.
It was actually it was a there was a trailer for it. It's basically about
With
Captain
Black
America.
Panther and
Yeah,
with
Black
Black
Panther and
Panther in it?
Captain America are going around trying to fight Hydra.
oh, that's cool.
It looked cool.
I don't know if they're gonna follow through with that.
I hope they follow through with it. It was a cool concept.
They also in that Wonder Woman game they were trying to implement the Nemesis system that they
Yeah.
patented, and they haven't
Still
done
haven't
anything
used?
with.
Seriously,
But the
unpatent that shit. Let people use that damn thing.
That you don't patent game mechanics. You don't do it
Yeah.
because it stifles innovation. But what I think is funny is that they were going to use it with Wonder
Nintendo?
Woman, but how they were going to do it is Wonder Woman was going to befriend her enemies. And they
Uh-huh.
would join you. And that's what they planned. And then they scrapped it.
Yeah.
But really that's what you do with the Nemesis system? The power of friendship?
The power of friendship compels you, my good sir.
So yeah, I just
Oh
wanted
my
to-
gosh. But I'm gonna be honest. Do you guys have any last topics?
I do actually.
What is your
hot-
topic?
Midas reminded me of one thing that I really started hating.
Right.
Concord
And-
should have reserved the game of the year.
No.
No. What I hate the most is recent like Marvel comics that have been coming out,
Uh-huh.
or that I've read. What's up with Marvel writers like cucking their own characters?
What do you mean?
Like
Oh, are you talking about the
Dr.
Paul
Doom.
situation with Spider-Man?
No, not that one. I was watching like this one short, and there's a moment where the Fantastic Four are invited to Doctor Doom's wedding.
Oh, yes. And then Johnny.
yeah, and then Johnny,
cucks
yeah,
him.
Johnny Silver, cucks and he like goes sleep with his fiance. I'm like, what's going on here? And then it's like, why do you guys keep doing this to your characters? Like, can they just have like we're about to have some lasting peace? Like, Doctor Doom was gonna, be friends with them. He was friendly. He wanted to make Johnny his best man, and then he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go sleep with your fiance because she's really hot. It's like, what's going on? Like, who are the writers?
He's not called the Silver Surfer for nothing.
No, that's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Johnny Storm, the Human Torch.
Or Johnny's, yeah.
someone. Okay.
Yeah, Johnny Storm went and did that, and I was like, "Wait, isn't this dude married?"
Yeah. You know what the problem is? They
Yeah.
have actually been cooking his character because Spider-Man also got cooked. Because Spider-Man's
Yeah.
Mary Jane basically married a guy called Paul in the mainline universe
I think
after having
Omni's
kids with
asleep.
him. Because of time shenanigans, and now Paul has become like an integral. He's like one of those guys that you just want to squish with a hammer. Also, Omni, I think someone's in your lap. Omni?
Who's in Omni's lap?
Oh shit! I think Omni fell asleep.
Omni.
Yeah,
Oh no, Omni fell asleep.
this is like what the fourth time?
Nikki, activate the metal pipe.
Man, this. Oh shit! He is actually
Yep.
snoring. Holy shit! Yeah, I think we should call it here. Actually,
Oh, did he wake up?
no, he is dead asleep. Oh no, no, he is dead asleep.
This mofo
Oh, no.
dead asleep.
But his eyes were opening.
This
Look, they're
man,
open right now.
fucking, is he open?
No,
Hello?
don't go further. Don't go further.
Hello?
Don't mess with us Leagues of Votan fans! We'll keep making references to Deep Rock Galactic and Diggy Diggy Hole because we don't have any actual law yet!
Hold on, I wanna.
Does she know how to make a grilled cheese?
Oh no, he is like. Oh shit, he is like fully asleep. Shit.
Man, he must have some good sleep on that. My goodness.
Ah, come on, don't play a laugh track.
It'd be so awesome. It'd be
It'd be so cool.
Is he? Wait, I wonder if is he sleeping with his eyes open? Yeah, he's snoring. Yeah, I think we
Hold
should
on.
end. Let's
Hold on.
end it.
There
We're not
we
gonna
go.
do much with this.
There we
Let's
go.
let's.
Oh, come
Come
on.
on.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm covering.
Oh god. You know, we're gonna go raid Rakata. Thank you guys so much for joining. I hope to see you guys next week. I'll have my schedule up probably tomorrow or on Monday. But thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you guys then. Good night, everybody. Please go follow everyone here. They're all amazing people. And it is time for the raid.
Ooh, let's go raid.
We're
Let's go
raiding
raid.
Yurakata.
Raid Shadow Legends.
That is the raid message. Everyone raid with this. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you guys. Bye.